rocket, scooter, AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Charts, midnight glory, heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their throne. Checking the charts with AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, tracking the charts. Midnight glory. Time to re-in-awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, let's fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
What's up, guys? Good morning. No, I'm muted. I'm not saying much though. I'm just typing away, having a good time. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. Let's get ready to roll here. If you've been paying attention to the Discord, I was trading all night. I'm up 24K already, dude. This has been the most ridiculous, crazy trading month, and I've been enjoying it. I'm on a huge winning streak. I haven't lost a trading day since like mid-September. It's been nuts, and today is no different. Up and up and up and up and up. This market's been going, and we've been having fun with it. One of my Fund and X accounts, when I'm going for the big old payout. And Fund and X, 100K. I'm going for 100K payout. One of my Fund and X accounts up 8,500 bucks. Just one account. What's up, guys? Welcome, friends. I'm reading all the chat. Oh, we're running a little late here. I gotta do a roll call really quick. I'll do the first 50 people. Scoliosis, Mixed Sun, what's up? Rocky Mountain Trader, Kevin Flint, Trady, D, Ski Bum, good morning, Kevin, Levi, what's up? Xfrena, Zafrena, Bruce, Simon Fraser, Joseph, what's up? Volkspart, helpful. You guys trading gold last night, some of y'all? I saw that in Discord, man. And Ralph, what's up? Alec, what's up? Some long last night, but bet Matt up is up 10K at least. Yeah, 20, like 23, 24 or something like that. Oh yeah, baby. It's been great. I posted all in Discord last night. I was trading and showing everybody last night. Gase, Trade Warrior, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, Craig, to the crew. Craig join us, Rocky Cab. What's up? What's up, Gamma? Good morning, y'all. All right. If you need futures contracts, purchase CQG data plan, no CQG connection, please advise Rob Fox. You must contact your FCM and ask for your CQG credentials. They should provide those to you, and they log right into the platform, and it should load right up. There's no additional steps you need to do other than that. We just are a tunnel through. If it's not showing up, then you didn't buy your data from them, or you have the credentials they supplied as not the right one or something. But go to your broker. That's the best step. And Slacks will walk you through the rest of it if you need help, but try to get that going. In the meantime, just piggyback off me today on the stream. Just ask me for the levels or whatever if you need help, because you don't have your data. Just like yell at me, Matt, what's this? What's that? What's hedge pressure? I'll be glad to show you. That way you're not without your data. Check my DMs. You have a very important question. Sam Lynn, what's your name on DM? All right. All right, guys, let me explain something to you. At 10 o'clock, I have a huge announcement. Something big going on at Tradeify. Now, when it's announced and everybody goes crazy about it or whatever, I want you guys to follow my lead. Just a heads up, this is unlike a money grab or commission grab for us. I don't get any credit for this. So this is something we're gonna do here, or be part of here. Follow my lead on this, because it'll be worth your while, I promise. Let me tell you guys what to do before y'all immediately. So at 10 o'clock, I got an announcement. 10 o'clock my time, so like 2 hours. Yeah, something cool. Something very big is going on over there. And I'm going to tell you guys, you're all going to want to do whatever this is. Whatever it is, be part of whatever this is. Just trust me. Y'all need to, y'all trust me, I know, but trust me on this one. Whatever it is, you're gonna want to be part of it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Again, I don't get commission or anything. I'm not, nothing like that. Whatever it is. And I didn't say nothing. I didn't say what it was. Y'all know. I can't, I'm just saying in general, and I'll tell you why when they announce why. I'm just giving y'all some teasers here because I love y'all. So stay tuned because some cool stuff is coming out. Okay, oops, that's the wrong number here. 6688. All right, cool. So I'm already like way up in like handful of my accounts. Some of them I only trade about half of them, so I didn't do the other half. 24/7/33. Friends, hit that like button real quick. You announced with some of our prop partners today what we got going on as far as sales goes. Always gotta let you guys know about the prop sales. If you use $1,000 or you buy $1,000 worth of prop accounts over the course of a month, just this month, at the end of this month, which is October, all your sales from all your purchases from October 1st through 30th, they add up to $1,000. That should be some of y'all. You enter into a tournament, into a drawing for you guys to be entered into a drawing to win lifetime at Rocket Scooter. So an example is if you bought 10 accounts at $100, you spend $1,000 with one of our partners. Between October 1st and 30th, we do this every month. So throughout the month, using our code with one of our prop partners, doesn't matter which one, combination of all of them, it's at 1,000 total. You enter into the free lifetime drawing. Just letting you guys know, use our code when you go out there. We do get the best deals. Somebody said something's already been leaked. Wait, what was already leaked? What was already leaked? Should you hold off for purchasing? No. Don't hold off. That's why that's the only reason I say something. To direct you guys to save a little bit of money if there's something with it. You don't have to hold off now. Will I be going to the BDH to trade live with PW? Probably at some point. You know, we've got to coordinate our schedules. He's traveling right now. We've got a huge construction project going on right now at our house. As soon as it lines up, sometime before the end of the year, I'm gonna head over there for sure. Did I do overnight trades yesterday? Oh, you better believe it. I'll tell the difference between a break and an overshoot. One strike distance. That's it. That's right. I give it that much distance before I decide it's broken. So with S&P, it's 10 points. With NASDAQ, it's 40 points. However, in a volatile environment, you always have to check this one particular little extra is you need to go check the candles on the 1 minute chart. You look for the biggest 1 minute candle in the last hour, which usually will signify the volatility last couple hours, whatever the biggest candle. And if the biggest candle is bigger than 10 and 40, which is one strike distance, 10 S&P points, 40 points NASDAQ. If you have like an 80 point single 1 minute candle in NASDAQ, use 80 points as your overshoot guide for a break. Does that make sense, Black Sheep? We count for volatility. 1 minute candle is usually about how much overshoot you see when it is volatile, because that is the volatility. If it's moving that far in a minute, if you're moving more than one strike distance in a minute, that's called volatility for the most part. Tradeify has been leaked. Who leaked it? Yes. Good riddance, boy. All right, hold on. Ryan! Ryan! Look what we got for you. Ryan, my man. But one day, let's watch him not even be here. Ryan, look who's here for you, buddy. Got you a friend. Got you a friend. Let's do goodbye because he's leaving for the day. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, boy? Ow! What are you doing, boy?
I'm gonna be here for 3 days.
Whoa.
Until the landscape is done.
Crazy boy. Ugh.
Thank God we have a sitter these days, right?
All right, big ol' go. Dude, he's so huge these days. You know what I mean?
Fat?
He's fat. Yeah, he's big. He's big. He's a big boy. All right, he's gone for a couple of days while we do our little construction project over here. Cover level 6. Got one in a minute. He's got a big booty. That's right. So somebody said something at Tradeify has been leaked. I haven't seen a leak, but I definitely don't want to leak something before they do. But either case, I'm just telling you guys, whatever it is, you want to be a part of it. But before you go be a part of it or do a part of it, let me give you some specific instructions. Before, because as a hint, we're going to be a part of it. Rocket Scooter is going to be a part of it. So I'll give you guys some hints and tips later. All right, so last night was beautiful trading. Oh my god, like it was if you guys join my boot camp, you know exactly what we do. At boot camp, I said I'm longing at the open, didn't I? Because we were right at MHP. I said, guys, I'm gonna long right at the open. I longed right at the open. NASDAQ gave me like 60 points already. I essentially longed pretty heavy, went up, closed everything out. Market dipped back to open. I longed again. Market dipped right here to MHP. On the undershoot, I longed again and then traded right back to there. And I closed out. This is $20,000 and I didn't do anything for the rest of the night. I just kind of went to bed. What's going on here? Oh, my phone's blowing up. What y'all want? Hold on. Oh. Pretty simple setup, pretty easy start to the day. Nothing crazy going on there. The overnight dynamics are in Discord. These are the ones that we're still currently working on being automated. My development head that's on this part of the project is out of town or is unavailable. He had a death in the family. So he's been out since the weekend. I probably think he's taking this week off. Market opens back up at 5 p.m. Central. That's correct, Shannon. Good question, Yellow. What did Yellow say? Do all your prior day levels typically work in the overnight session, or is it generally only MHP? None of them carry over. Overnight is a whole fresh day. Now, technically, people have reported that they do use previous levels of support and resistance. We don't have any data on that. Technically, any previous support or resistance could future support resistance in any capacity because people could still be trading or hedging at a level. But overnight, we give you fresh new levels. These are printed in the Discord. Everything else is automated. So the only thing you have overnight is an orange and blue line. I don't have the blue ones drawn on here because the market's flip-flopping around. I'm really only going to care about the orange, the bigger one, the greater market level. And so there's a blue one on here that I didn't draw, just the orange one. And if we're above the orange, I'm bullish. And that was pretty straightforward. How many people here today were bullish at MHP last night? No trading last night? I saw Discord. Y'all were lighting up, man. These MHP taps. Woo, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Austin. Shh. Shh. Austin. Shh. Austin's comment is no way accurate or truthful at all. So y'all go scroll up. Austin made a really ridiculous guess that's nowhere close to what's probably actually gonna happen at all. Terrible guess, bro. You can just shut up right now. I'm telling you, you guys are all gonna be part of it. Whatever it is. Yeah, so horrible guess, Austin. You're the worst. Yeah. Somebody's already working on a Rocket Scooter Team AI song. The song will be released in about 5 minutes. Oh, that's too funny. That's like the craziest, most specific cast that, yeah. It's beginning to be like the MLG. There you go. 3v3, free for all, clan battle, big team battle, 10v10, squad battle. Can you use Rhythmic and Ninja Trader for my funded features? I'm not sure about Rhythmic. That I don't know. Somebody here might be able to know. Somebody start making a team drawing for the Rocket Scooter team. Oh, y'all are so funny. Yeah, that'd be our team name would literally be 1080 no scope, pretty much. The orange line, Etienne, is the maximum gamma. It's called monthly hedge pressure. It's maximum gamma exposure of market maker options. Make us different than everyone else as we filter out market maker options from. We have a huge model that looks at all the options flow and identifies dealer options, and the difference between dealer options and other options. Dealer options are guaranteed to be hedged against. So it's the highest probability of finding volume in the market because every dealer option is going to be longed or shorted against because they've sold those options to, you know, they're up for those shares. So any regular person's options may or may not be hedged against depending on the, you know, out of the money or whatever. But every dealer option that's out there, they're going to hedge because dealer's job is to neutralize and provide liquidity. So it's dealer gamma exposure, and that's where Rocket Scooter is different than everyone else. Every other gamma exposure model is a copycat, a weak copycat of what we do. Nobody has a dealer model or real-time open interest model. We have both. So we're kind of like pioneering that whole field. There's a million like copycat software, and the problem is the copycats out there market dealer exposure and stuff, and they're absolutely fraudulent. Like they all, I've seen Unusual Whales market that. They don't have it. They don't have anything at all close to a dealer exposure model. They just have a gamma exposure model, and they just misrepresent it. Dealer exposure model requires an army of computers crunching data in real time. It's not a rinky-dink indicator that just plops over a chart like those guys have. So I always get irked when I see people market something untruthfully. But the difference is we have a high volume pivot. The two differences: we have a high volume pivot that's predictable every time, and we have a trader using it that wins every trading contest he ever touches. So big difference between us and those guys, I guess. Yeah. Red Candles, what's up, man? Good morning, dude. Who's a trader? Some rando guy. Think we bullish? Yeah, bullish today. Today's trade setup. This is basically the entire trade setup is taking place. Multi hedge pressure, long setup to DD band. How many people took that trade today? What part of Houston I'm in? What's up, Limrap? You're in Katy? Awesome, dude. We're in Memorial. So not too close, not too far. You're about 25 minutes out from us. Memorial, you know where that is, right? West side of Houston. You were born at Memorial Hospital? I think I was too. Yeah, Memorial, that's where I was born. That's nice. Yeah, we're right near Memorial Park. Ivan, you drive from Katy to Sugarland? Oh, nice. IDOC's family's from Sugarland, so we're out in Sugarland like a couple times a month. Bum, 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 bum. We some like trader meetups and stuff, man. You guys got to come out. We get together every once in a while and, you know, go watch football games or drink or something. Live in Spring Branch. Hello, there we go. I'll let you guys know. Spring Branch, you're not that far from us either. Bum, 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 bum. We should host some big event or something, dude. In Houston, we'll pull like 50 people. Like, I swear 50 of you guys live in Houston. Drinking is bad for you? No, I know everything in life is bad. Trading is bad for you too. Today's setup already played out. What are we looking for? Yeah, good job. Good question. So what you look for, let me pull you guys out the cheat sheet here. Don't forget to smash the like button. We have a bunch of deals going on with our prop partners. I'm gonna tell you guys about those real quick. Currently promos we got going on. Tradeify is a 30% off account. Just to let you guys know, hint, hint, something big is coming out with Tradeify. They're announcing it in a couple hours. Austin certainly didn't accidentally guess what it was whatsoever, exactly what it was. And any account that you have with Tradeify qualifies you for whatever cool thing they're doing. So if you guys are like, should I hold off or not hold off? Don't need to hold off. So not every account, a account. If you have an account with Tradeify, it qualifies you for whatever they're going to do. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't interrupt you guys. Still, if you want to get an account with Tradeify today, tomorrow, whatever day, that's what it is. Okay, My Fund of Futures still has $6,000 payouts. Their flex plan, 4 times payout. Payout just got 4 times bigger for the same price. Code Rocket Scooter for all of this stuff. ETF, they're huge, 70% off sale. If you guys are struggling in the prop space and having a hard time passing any eval, static accounts are the easiest of the type to pass. If you're tired of the end of the day drawdown and stuff like that, you want a little easier time. You're beginner, you're practicing. Static accounts are pretty much the easiest of the 3 to pass. Trading's still hard, right? But one fewer rule makes it a lot easier. They have 70% off their statics or other beginner and expert accounts, which is one of them static. I always say, like beginners, try the static. That's kind of the quickest path or foot in the door in the game. They have a huge 70% off going on there. But next, if you're a first-time customer, this is it. First time only, you get 25% off legacy and 15% off rapid accounts. First time customer only. There's a link in my description. You have to use that link and then use a code called Head Start. It's a little different than normal. My affiliate code doesn't work for it, but you have to use my link. Next, a huge deal on that. Take Profit 40% off, still going on. Apex 80% off, still going on. And again, huge Tradeify announcement at 10 o'clock. You guys are like it's like there's already like somebody already ordered like a group of t-shirts for the team. Yeah. So represent whatever it is they're doing, we're going to represent. TopStep is not the cheapest when you rope in TopStep's monthly fee and activation fee. My Funded Futures and Funded Next is cheaper per day in the market than TopStep, and My Funded Futures is 80% of 5,000 or 80% of 6,000 payout. TopStep is 90% of 5. My Funded Futures is a slightly bigger payout for slightly less money, all in. By the way. What's the DD lines? So it's 1 risk interval above and below yesterday's close. Let me show you guys today's plans, at least so far for me. In the boot camp, you guys can whip out. Did y'all like yesterday's class in the boot camp about my monthly maps? How was it? Quickie, you know, if you guys are loving the monthly maps class or any of the classes we've done, feel free to leave reviews on the website. We have hundreds of reviews. We like honest reviews, so write whatever's on your mind. If you purchased a boot camp or anything here, you can always go to my purchases tab in Rocket Place and leave a review. We'd love for you to do that. Please do it. Do y'all like monthly maps class? Today's DD bands. What it is, it's a risk interval below and above yesterday's close. There's always long trading off of the bottom. There's sometimes short trading off at the top when the conditions apply. If the DD ratio is less than half, I can short it. Usually I don't fight against it. 88% of days will close between these bands. 4% of days will close above. When the market goes above, I do not short it back in. Bull markets stay strong and bullish. When the market goes below, I usually long it back in, but with a small position and longs only on strong pivots. Up here above the band, strong pivots only, including the band itself. So longing off of the band and longing off of MHP and your liquidity pockets all upside here, small positions only because of the 88%. Remember, when uncertain or losing confluence, you just long small. Without full confluence, you don't short at all. That's the difference. So it's more likely to pull back in than not pull back in. But on long trades, when they go up here and break through, majority of them stay. With short trades, when they go through here, the majority of them pull back in. You're just left over with 8% that close below and 4% close above. So think about it like this. Maybe 15% of days break through, but then like 7 tuck back in. Whereas 4% of days break and 4% of them stay. So when you break, it usually stays there. So the long side, we never fade it back in. DD band is a fantastic indicator of market structure overnight. We tell you guys about the risk interval process. What do you guys think about the risk interval, those of you who've been learning about it? You've been learning that there's some magic going on in the market you never knew about, right? So the risk interval is the DD band is a distance of risk interval from the open and close. And at exactly that level, you'll see high volume every single time. So let me just show you where that is. We're right over here. When you pass through the risk interval, guys, at 4 o'clock in the morning, do we all see exactly that spot? Just for funsies, let me draw it for you. This is one risk interval off of yesterday's close. And exactly at that level, you're getting volume. I don't know if I drew it exactly there. Really should draw it the right spot. Oh, I did draw it at the right spot. It goes here. Right there on that candle close, right there. And at the top, you'll see volume at that pivot every single time. It's never wrong. There's the line. I love it. It's great. Now you're starting to learn. You're starting to learn exactly the secrets to the market, right? The real stuff. I was kidnapped by a giant. I bought some magic beans. He kidnapped me and I learned all the secrets of the market. He locked me in a cage next to his golden goose. And magic hands, everything he touched turned to gold. But what he did have that was more important than anything was secrets to the market. I overheard him talking about it. This is the real story of he knew the market makers, everything. Here's your volume. Totally real story. They did not make that up. How did I escape? Well, I tricked him. It was just too big. I ran under his feet and made my way back down the beanstalk. Hey, got in the future about a month back. Matt has genuinely taught you everything you know. Can thank you enough. Awesome, Brandon. Appreciate that, man. He did what you did what to you with this goose? We don't talk about that anymore. I'm still traumatized from it. We used to call them MDMA beans. That's those kind of beans. There were those kind of beans, yeah. The candy type, yeah. So what's the best use of it? Entry style? Well, it's a high volume pivot, right? So on that handout I just showed you guys, that is the best use of it. So this particular thing, it's the application of it is plentiful. There's a lot of things you can do with it. Come on, Discord. Where the hell did my Discord go? Oh, here it is. In this particular use of it, typically when I'm longing the market, the band is when I'm done. And I would kind of sit out and wait to see where it wants to stabilize. Underneath here, I can take any normal trade back to band, and band is an exit target. Above here, the band is a long entry out the door with a small position. An example today, it's long trades only. Out the door. No shorting this, no nothing. It's going to be a long. So NASDAQ is outside the band, the S&P is not. So right now, for instance, I wouldn't be longing the S&P from here because from here to there is only about 10 points. It's not really worth the R&R when all of my supports may be down in here somewhere. Okay. So as a rule of thumb, when you're opening this close to the band, I mean, it can keep going, but we know that it's going to hit it and then fight it and hit it and fight it and then have to break and then have to keep going. So we get an hour to figure out what we're going to do with this band. But meantime, at the open, I'm not too eager to jump in at the long because the R&R is really tight, right? Usually pretty much like that, I don't trade. Does this make sense, you guys? Gamma is saying they're shorting. Yeah, Gamma's on point with this. I agree with him. I don't think any short setup is here. So what I do is I also don't long into the band. We're that close to the edge. Does this make sense, everybody? Did I trade overnight? Yeah, 24,000 bucks. One of my accounts is up 8,500 bucks. The ones that are going for 100K payouts, the big ones. Now the volatility is in check. I'm back to hitting them hard. I was only trading them plus or minus 2,000 a couple days ago. How do I trade overnight? I long and get 40 points. I scalp 40 points only and get out. I took 3 trades overnight, longing near MHP and open. Probabilities for dynamic overnight. We have a person doing a study for it right now. It's assumed until that study is completed that it's very similar to the dynamic all conditions case. So roughly 75% of days under all conditions should close above or close on the same side of orange it opens on. We're doing an actual study to have real numbers, but anecdotally it's about the same as MHP, the morning MHP. Yeah, so we're assuming it's the same. We don't have the data for it yet, but like I say, anecdotally, from my personal experience, it feels the same. And I think other people here would agree. But we have somebody doing a back test on it right now, collecting data every day, and going to report on it, and we'll have some data for it pretty soon. Last night we opened below MHP. On S&P, yes. On Nasdaq, no. So because it was a coin flip, 2 days ago I didn't take the coin flip. Yesterday I did. I said, well, it's coin flip again. I was like, fuck it, I'll take the long. And when S&P busted through it there and Nasdaq opened here, it kind of supported that. Yeah. So S&P opened slightly below. And again, we are splitting hairs for a couple of points. Remember what I taught you guys? When it's tied, where do you vote? We have 1 minute till market opens, but when it's tied, right? Where does your vote go? You bet up, right? When they're kind of like tied, always blind monkey, right? We always bet. I always break a tie by being bullish. I never break a tie and believe the market's fair. Yeah, so when it's flat, 2 nights ago, I was like, oh, it's a coin flip. Let me sit out and watch it one more day. Today's a coin flip. I was like, news isn't getting worse. All right, I'll take the L. I'll take the long on it. That's it. It might open and just tank really quick, so be very careful. Long here at this band. We're at the open. Resilience is going to watch those numbers really quick. I want to get at least like 30, 40, 50 points of move to green if I can get it. So Nasdaq's bouncing on green right now. We're going to wait less than people back and see what we get. Resilience 43 and 28, which is good. No irrational signals other than break to the upside, which is decent and bullish-ish. Let's let S&P play out. Hopefully this is a straightforward day where it just dips to pivot and grab the long. 70% resilience, or 70 is pretty good. 30 is good. Let's let it pull back just a teeny little bit. As I get the band, I could try for maybe a couple micros today. Oh, this account's the one that's already maxed out. Which one can I trade then? You know, that one is sort of already there too. Okay. Which one can I trade? Okay, this guy right here. All right, this is the one I'm going to trade on. So, oops, I grabbed it right at DD band, just with one contract. Actually, should have grabbed some micros on that. We are close to EST on S&P. You know what I'm going to do? Let's go ahead and hang on to that. Hold on. Let me hold on to this. Perfect. Okay, setups today are pretty straightforward. S&P EST bull zone to open. We also have S&P on the dip from here to here. S&P is probably the stronger of the two. Resilience is probably tied. right. So this is a pretty simple setup. If we lose this, the market crashes out. I'll take a little bit of loss and I'll grab all A pluses down here. Oh boy, this is a 50K day if we landed there. There, all A plus down at the bottom. S&P all A plus here and A plus here. Beautiful setups at the open. I love it. DD is 0.84. Bullishness is back, baby. Let's go. Hitting it hard. Okay. Not too hard, but I mean, rub DD bands. I'm going to keep it light, but at least for now, pretty solid. And again, couple contracts long, 2 accounts. That's it. I probably should grab some micros, but I'm going to hit it with one small E-mini. Just to have one small E-mini. We are back into the bull side, guys, on monthly maps. Exactly what I expected to see. I'll take about 800 in loss and I'll cap this out and just be done. This is just to take the DD band bounce trade. I'm going to give myself 40 points on here, which is a stop at 920. If I stop at 920 in these 2 accounts, I'm just going to wait for the A pluses. But S&P has EST every single time setups down there at the bottom, like not even 10 points away. I'm already ready to play the song, baby. All right, let's look at monthly maps on S&P just very quick while we're while we're chilling. S&P is out of the danger zone, you guys. I love it. Friends, smash the like button if you don't mind. Give me my monthly maps. Can I have my monthly maps, please? Thank you. Nasdaq is good too. You guys remember from monthly maps class, we are out of the bad. We were on the fence yesterday, we thought, with the QQQ. We are out now. You see, everybody see, we are out of the danger zone. Greater bull market is back. DD ratio greater in half. Monthly maps bullish, baby. MHP above. We are fully back to bull market today. Back to bull market, baby. We are back and back and back to that bull market, baby. We got nice liquidity pockets, A plus setups on S&P. Boy, oh boy, this market's gift that keeps on giving today. Love it. Okay, and if it pulls back, it's fine if it pulls back, but all signs are strong. Resilience is strong. We're at A plus from here to here. If we open there, this is the 1A trade on the BLU. Oops. Or BLD, sorry. BLD 1A open to DD band. So this is your my 1A setup. 1B is dip to hedge. So 1B is here to there. 1B is an absolute A plus. You have bear zone top and monthly hedge all stacked on top of each other, which is perfect. This is bull zone bottom, typical A plus trade. Confluence is there at 84% DD ratio. Watch it rally from here. Now, if it dips, I'm absolutely okay with dipping. That's why I got a small position in 2 accounts. Totally fine with that. And NASDAQ, again, at the upper band, it can sell pretty hard, right? So just like the other day, but S&P has a nice stability here. So I'm going to hold on to a couple of NASDAQ contracts just through this whole wave. And then I'm going to long here and long there again on the S&P. If you break both of those, the market's dead, 100% dead. But like I said, small risk. 2 accounts, I'm only long in just 2. Keeping it small. I'm taking a lot of risk on this. And then my fund index, I haven't touched anything yet. As a matter of fact, it's frozen right now. Let me mute it so I don't scare you guys when I order. I always do. Hold a field and you're like, fuck, I got liquidated. Actually, let me grab, let me get ready to grab some ESs over here. Nothing yet. Hit that like button, guys. Don't forget some announcements today. We have 70% off Elite Trader Funding static accounts. The easiest accounts to pass are statics on the planet. If you're having a hard time with everything else, that's going on. We have 30% off Tradeify and a huge announcement with Tradeify coming out in an hour and a half. I'm going to let you guys know. Team Rocket Scooter for the win. Whatever is happening there. Whatever is going on, Team Rocket Scooter, baby. I'm going to tell you something. We're going to do something fun. 30% off going on over there. You still got your $6,000 flex add-on with My Funded Futures. The payouts are 4 times bigger now for scales, temporary. Fund X is 15% off Rapids, 25% off Legacies for first-time customers. Try them out. Fund X is currently my favorite prop firm I trade with. Hands down, it's everyone's favorite prop firm of my friends too. The Rapids just can't be beat. They're probably now voted the best account in the industry. For the value, 4-day payout, less than $100. It's crazy. I trade the legacies though because I like the uncapped payout from out the door. You have to use the link in the description, and then they have a code called Head Start. It gives us the credit and gives you the sale. 40% off TPT, 80% off Apex. Am I missing somebody? That's it. No, that's it. Hello, my name is Dave, and I bought the dip. I thought it was long, but it was just a wick. Brown. Was it solid 5-minute candle? Heart skipped a beat. Saw a hammer candle, look kind of neat. I don't remember the words. Something like that. Okay, I said A+ is all day today. It's a very tight, easy setup. If the market breaks through MHP, it's a crash. So the easiest part about this is if you lose a liquidity pocket and you lose MHP, the market's absolutely collapsing. So down here is your point of no return. Market's dead. Dies here. If you're a bull, you're like me, taking a small sampler position, a tiny one here, just to taste it. And if it falls to here, I'm diving in across the board. So I'm gonna take tiny little loss on this if I'm wrong, just down in here. 920, I'll exit. That's it, keeping it small. And then if I want to get like a nice little tasty treat right in here, market dies here below 60. So this is just a sampler position. Dies here below 67.14. Keeping this nice and easy. One contract, no big. This account was up $500 already. So I'm just taking a sampler position with the one that has room to move. But S&P's looking golden. So this is the point of no return when we lose monthly hedge pressure, gamma negative, and we also lose the first liquidity pocket underneath this. We're totally dead. Need to move that MHP text to the left so it's not on top of zone text. You know, we have something that does correct for 2 levels being near each other. We just never did that for the zones. You were 100% right. I need to actually have him. Yeah, we have that correction when orange and blue are on top of each other, it stacks the text. Same thing with open and, well, I guess open is not necessarily an equal conversion. So I'm just holding the stop, which is 920, which is a 40-point stop off the open, or 24 basically. That's just where stop is. So if I want to be a maverick, I can add to it, but this is just a runner position in case the market flies out the door today. This is my sample. So that's just, I'm only grabbed that in 2 accounts. That's it. And I'm holding through the drawdown, by the way. So just throw a sample, let it. I'm letting the S&P fall to the A+ so I can hit it a little harder with some of these, but I'm going to wait for the dip to add to anything. Thank you for the info, Mark. Yeah, we're going to definitely change that. Good morning, friends. How are y'all doing today? Res is positive, but res is way negative. That happens sometimes. So it means MRes is not as strong as support when you get to it. Yeah. We'll take note of that when we get there. That A+ setup might be an A-. Oh yeah, you're right. It's probably going to be, I'll probably hit it with a medium rather than a normal as the A-. So so when I'm unsure, as you guys are learning when I teach you, when I'm unsure or taking a starter position, it's always small. And it's small enough to hold through the drawdown. Remember, 920 is my stop. And what I tell you guys, right, I'm going to stop here at 920. I really don't long at the top of band. I always long small like the handout shows, right? That's really what I do every time. Let me grab that handout for you guys. I'll show y'all. Let's put that on the screen here. Where is my... Here. Make that slightly bigger. Just like the handout, I trade exactly like my handouts. Long, small, at the green. Small trades just because of this. It can chop around while it's figuring out what it's doing, but small for a runner. I never go all in deep on all my accounts at green, right? Because it could sell off pretty hard. So I hit it with 2. I'm holding through the drawdown. 920 was my stop. You guys see how it came within basically 1 strike distance barely. Let me zoom in on that. You guys see this right here? You see how close it got? Like literally 927, 7 points off, and I'm still in the position. That's where entry efficiency is important. I'm at the line. 920 is exactly where my stop is, right? This market is very good at honoring the 1 strike rule. Like you see how close it got to me stopping out, but I'm still in. Watch this be a winning trade. Entry efficiency, I call it EE, is the most important thing to trading. EE. Okay. And as you see, I held through that drawdown. I kept it light. 2 contracts, 1 contract, 2 accounts. That's it. And because I got my entry efficiency on at the high volume pivot where the decision's being made, you see how I didn't stop out on 1 strike. You're going to notice when the market's decent and bullish and non-volatile, it's going to happen. Now, if this falls and I die and I hit 920 and I stop out, perfect. I'll lose the $1,200 or $1,100 that it is, and I'm absolutely fine with that. The accounts have room to move. And then if that happens, I've got A pluses to really hit this market with most of my accounts, right? So that's basically how I make my decision making. So I'm splitting up my risks. This is just 2 accounts. That's it. And if I hit 920, I'm 100% certain it's probably going to sell a little harder. And so right there is my stop. But as you see, the market is sort of dancing around. I don't want to add any more risk than this. I can keep this loss super tiny and then hit this account a little bit later if it does die out. Watch this. If I hit 920, I'm just going to pull the plug. Checking the resiliences. Everything's coming down just a little bit. So it could be like a pretty crazy selling day, but we're right on the edge here. So like my finger on the button. I can just close it out. I don't like it. I really meant to grab micros here, but I grabbed a mini instead. But you can see, look, I got within an inch of stopping out. You see that? The 1 strike rule is golden. So you guys can kind of see, right? If the market's bullish, if it's bullish today, I'm absolutely right. Look, I came within like 1 point of stopping. You see how accurate this is? I like to wink at you guys. So if I'm wrong at 920, then I'm wrong pretty good. But then I'm going to make a fortune when it dips, right? Y'all see how accurate this was? You'll see this right here. Look at this. 921.17. I'm fucking 1 point off. 1 point off from stopping. Measurement for a strike is 40 points on NASDAQ from a pivot and non-volatile environment. And I trust my indicator gamma. Look at this shit. This is why you guys are watching this. Look. 1 point. Look how accurate that is. See what I'm telling you? Look at that accuracy, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just hanging on for the ride now. When your efficiency is up, you're pretty good. The 1 strike rule is golden. Look at that. I got 1 strike away, one point away from it. Would I short the low? No, never. No. If I'm going to short today, if I'm a bear, this is the only place to short from, 43. This is the only place to short from. If bears win today, it's off of these green lines. That's the only possible short setup. That's it. So that's literally it. Now I can choose, like, do I want to get out of this trade? Do I not like it, or is it going to keep going? So the only bear setup we have is off of this. That's it. Now I'm not bearish, just letting you guys know, but it could reject that and sell off today. That's where it does happen from. Let's just double check these like greater pivots here, making sure I got everything. I'm paying attention to everything here. Yeah, we got anchor points. We got yellow lines. We got 206 still in play over here. This can continue to go. It also can sell off really hard and just be that death of the market day. So we're going to watch it really tight. You see how right here, it's like getting pretty fucking crazy there. And I said, if there's a short, that's the one. All right, you see how crazy it's getting? Let me make sure I got my news up too. it's kind of a coin flip up here, which is why I'm keeping the position light. Y'all can see how that DD band is. You see that giant candle off of it? Y'all are getting to watch all of this live. It's neat, boot campers, isn't it? Hit that band. There's that resistance. Now again, it's a coin flip if this keeps going or not. Today, as far as news goes, there's not really a lot coming up down the pipeline today. This is Wednesday. I have some Fed members speaking. That's basically not a big deal. Beige book today. Sometimes can be a market mover, but probably not today. Tomorrow we got the Philly Fed PPIs tomorrow. That could be a mover, especially in this volatility rich environment that we have. Then we got our employment data that comes out every Thursday. Then we got all the stuff. Friday is pretty big. Non-farm technically Friday, but is the government still shut down? And like now we're about to hit that 920. Watch this. Isn't that crazy how this works, right? Now I'll just close the position out. That didn't work. You can tell it's fighting to hold the bull market, but you can see that the fight is happening exactly here. So I'm in, I'm out quick. Watch this. I'm gonna just click the button if it drops a little bit further. I'll avoid a catastrophe. It's trying to hold it. We won't click the button if I'm wrong, and that's okay, which I'll get into the A+s later. A little flip floppy today. Let's call it. Okay, let's pull that plug on that. So that didn't work out, but you can see that my efficiency was really good, right? It got within like 1 point, went up, came down. Now I'm gonna wait. Now I'm gonna get these A+s down in here. Let's get, oops, I didn't delete that. Now I'm gonna let this do its thing for now. And again, what if I stop out and I am being right? This sometimes happens, but we're gonna wait. We got some better plays coming up. S&P down in here. So remember I said if you're a bear, it's from there. That's the one place, and looks like the bears are winning, at least for now. So we're gonna chill on this. I'm gonna wait. And we're gonna wait for something better. We'll let it turn out to be a little bit better today. So now I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and not hang on to this from here. We have A plus and A sort of minus down here in S&P. Just to try a little bit more, I'm gonna actually move my position closer to S&P, and actually let me grab some S&P here. A couple of accounts here. Again, that one I'm rotating out. Just to a couple more. S&P. I'm going to do this in 3 accounts. Take a small position here, and I'm going to add to it here. So while Nasdaq did stop me out and bounce, I did rotate into S&P, so that's good. Looking solid there. So that switcheroo, even though I stopped on Nasdaq, I decided to move to S&P. It looked a little bit more stable. That was the right choice there. Target, right up to green. That's it. All right, just take a chill now. Just chill out. Let's see what happens. And as you see, when markets are volatile, that one strike rule, it overshot a little bit and stopped me out. But I managed to get back in right over here at the A plus on S&P. That's pretty solid. Now, technically speaking, I should just close out the scalp. But for this one, I'll hold on just in case the market flies. Like, I'm in no hurry to like not be bullish on this. Pretty straightforward day today. A band that's pretty solid. I'll take that. Quick 1600. I'll take that as a prize. Perfect. We're good there. All right, let me grab another account. I closed out a little early on that, but that's all right. Prep and ready to go for second account. Look at that. Hot 1As. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I've got well, I get some man. Okay. All right, closing out my positions over here in Funda next. Perfect. All right, now I can take one more long setup off of the band here. Beautiful long entry. Now let's focus on this over here. Now this is where it gets confusing, because in days like this, it's kind of like you got to decide where, you know, you got to decide where your heart is on this market. Are you bullish or bearish? That's like really got to decide. This is kind of like that point. I'm pretty bullish, but that scalp was like worth pretty much just about everything I can do there. I'm excited about this one. All right. Now this is the account I'm gonna work on this one now. Get you guys my let me update my P&L for y'all real quick. Okay. Got a little better. This account over here managed to basically it's one of these three. It just turned green, just barely green though, because it took that initial loss and it took that long. So pretty good so far. I'm gonna chill and wait. Anything good comes out of this one. I'm still holding on to 2 runners in my Funda Next accounts, just the runners. That's it. Woo, baby. I'm gonna tell you, at this time, I forgot to play the song earlier though, my bad. That was loud, I know, my bad. Sorry about that. You guys can all send me bills to your ear doctors. Yeah, the bootcamp is recorded. We also, in the live sessions, go over the recordings together, and I go through them piece by piece with you guys. Okay.
Every single time we take the trade, we don't rocket. Scooter is #1, runs over gurus just for fun. Resilience is never wrong. We ride the storm where we belong.
Got my lucky headband on for this bull market, man. I'm pulling out all the stops. Yeah, I'm just doing some account management real quick, setting limits and stuff. I always use the risk settings in my... Make sure these are all where I want them to be. That way it just stops me out when I make my money. That fortune takes from bell to bell. Hang in there, bull market. Let's get back to being bullish, baby. I'm still holding on runners in 2 accounts, 2 Fund X accounts running. Let him go. They were in NASDAQ. So those guys are still holding on. You're switching from top one. Yeah, if you're using top one, Tradeify is really good, and ETF is also really good. They have direct to funded programs, so better than top one. Top one left a sour taste in my mouth, man. They're like banning people from their Discord and stuff for like speaking out against it. All these retroactive rule changes and stuff. You'll have 0 issues with Tradeify, literally 0. They're stellar. You'll have a very similar experience. If you want that similar feel to top one, Tradeify is the gold standard of that type of account, for sure. Draw Whoosh fan. Do we want to whip out Keith's song? Should we whip it out or what? All right, Whoosh. We need Keith's song. Well, Keith's song is like rescues the market, right? Hold on. I need to download Keith's song. Where the heck is it? Come on. Okay, hold on. Where's I need to download it. I'm so behind on like the songwriting contest stuff. I need to get all the songs in the playlists. It's been so crazy. All right, where's Whoosh? Here it is. Here it is. All right. So the Whoosh fan was a joke that a long time ago I was explaining hedge pressure as a gentle wind of hedging that just lifts, like pushes the market. And I drew it on the screen, and Whoosh fan just became like this thing. Everybody says draw the fan. It's like a lucky charm. So we do a couple of like good luck things on the stream. I wear my Cobra Kai headband. It's always for good luck because they used to call me the sensei. So that's how we roll it. All right, let me close some of these out a little bit. I'm about to max on a profit on these. Well, actually, no. These got some time to go. NASDAQ blowing. Look at that Keith's song, man. This thing just moves the fucking market. Bum. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... So I've gotten a full 160 points on this. Fuck yeah. Let me clip that down to profit in a second. NASDAQ blowing. All right. Lock it in 2,000 there. And locking in 1,800 there. Perfect and done. All right, I'm out. That was clean. Good deal. Let me update the P&L. I'm fully flat. That's another 4,000. I'm done. Boom. Boom. Keith, thank you, man. Your song is magic. Love you, bro. Let's go. That's it. These two accounts are now non-zero. Those are the two I just locked in. That's why I draw the whoosh fan. So, good deal. So this was a gamma play, hedge pressure, bull zone, but all of it together. We had pretty clean setup. The liquidity map showed a long setup here. We'll get entry there. It's pretty textbook stuff. And beta reclaim MHP. Okay. So the way Rocket Scooter works, guys, is it shows me where pivots are going to be, high volume pivots, and then I can trade off of them based on the confluences. Right now, let me show you through all of this stuff, right? Resilience, white line greater than 0. So what that does is it draws a pressure from there to there. There's just long pressure along that arrow. Okay. Bull zone. When DD ratio is greater than half and its support, 90% of days will stay on the same zone they opened in. This is that liquidity maps class. That's a 90% probability we stay on the bull zone side. This is actual back test under ideal conditions. We call that an A+. Okay. By auxiliary, if this resilience line is also greater than 0, if you support at the open here, which is this black line, you draw a line from here to next resistance, which is pressure there. As you see, if you daisy chain two of our techniques together, you get that run. When you break through the band itself can become support from that trade I told you guys on the handout. This one here. I told you guys beginning of the thing, no shorting. No shorting. I never short up here. I long off the band, small trade only. And by small only, I had 2 runners there and that's it. That's my small. 2 accounts of the 12. So that was what I did. My original trade, I took the stab long at NASDAQ. I closed out. I switched to S&P here on my Tradeifys. And by proxy, I also grabbed new NASDAQ in these two. So I grabbed 2 NASDAQ here. I traded S&Ps here. My original NASDAQ on this account, I closed out and switched to S&P on that one. I took that trade to there and then I closed out. I gave you guys the update of the P&L. Then I held on to my 2 NASDAQ runners to there and then I closed out and I'm flat. This is like a textbook day today. I wish I would have got more there, but whatever. It is what it is. Did you guys learn something? Thank you. Appreciate that. On MFFU, doing the eval on the calendar, it shows percentage of P&L. The percentages are in green. One day your percentage is in red, but it was a winning day. That I don't know. Why no shorting? Class, why no shorting? Let's see if you guys can answer why I don't short. Now again, this is an instruction to you and not investment advice whatsoever, but why no? Let's see if you guys remember from boot camp. This is an opportunity for you guys to teach somebody. You always learn something when you teach others. Why would I not be shorting? My answer is because Gamma told me not to. Gamma's the boss. Gamma says no shorting. I ain't shorting. Yeah, greater bull market. You know, nail it. Greater bull market, and you don't short outside the bands because the bull market, the blind monkey, you know, that's the saying we have. But the market just goes up, and you never fight a bull market. When markets are distinctively bullish, there's no reason to short against it. Number one is above these bands. You never know how high it's going to go before it tucks back in, even if it does. There's 88% of days will close in between the 2 green bands. 8% below, which is 96% of days should close below here. Only 4% of days close above here. The problem is, you never know how high it's going to go before it tucks back in even at all. So because of that, we have a no shorting rule. And this is why. You can short off the band if you want, but when this DD ratio flags greater than half, you do not trade the short side. Remember I told you guys, if you're bearish, it's from there and nowhere else, but I don't take it. That's straight from the handout. Remember, our stuff is so regimented here. It's on cheat sheets right here. When the DD ratio is greater than half, you sit out. Does everybody here see on my handout? We do not short the green band. That's what the 0 means, out. We don't take the short leg. Okay. What's up? Okay. Now, it doesn't mean it can't do this and this and this and this and this and then ultimately die on a news event. It can, right? So this kind of tariff news event world we live in and out, I wouldn't be holding positions longer than 20, 30 minutes. I got my trade, I'm out. I don't want a Trump tweet to vaporize my P&L today. So I'm going to like not grab the inching up. I'm going to grab every dip and try to make trades 10 or 15 minutes a pop. Yeah. So the thing is that only 4% of days do break above and stay above by the end of the day. It's more likely to tuck back in. The problem is you don't know how high a bull market squeezes where it comes in to the bands. So the reason is we don't short. If I am a bear, the best way to be a bear from here is to wait for it to make its way below here and then try to short it somewhere. But then with all this A plus, your short setup is really only like 30 points in the SP, maybe about 120 points in NASDAQ from like here to here. I mean, there's so much bull support here. The short trade would be like that leg right there. So there's pretty much almost, in my opinion, 0 chance the market crashes today. We've got dip to there and that's it. So what I do now is I don't take the inch up. This is where the newbies trade. Even if this shit goes like this, right? I don't care. I'm already 25K up today, 27K up, something like that. What I do is I wait and I'm waiting for another opportunity. If this market like decides it wants to die out, and conditions look good, I could take that short leg there or take that long leg there. There to there, there to there. Oh, yep. So a pretty textbook day today. Let's put like almost no thought into this one. This was pretty standard issue stuff today. The only hard part was rotating out of NASDAQ and my 920 stop and then jumping ES with it. I should have grabbed minis like or micros like I said I was going to do. I just didn't like the fact that it was possibly to fill the gap to there. So I switched from here over to there. This is a more stable 12-point difference. I would have held for another $500 upside down, added to the position there, etc., etc. Simple position management technique. This wasn't too hard. Straight forward day, baby. Straight forward day. Oh, ow! I'm so sore, man. You know, people that were doing our backyard like botched our fence yesterday. We're making them start all over. It is horrible looking, like embarrassingly so. And the shit's crooked. I mean, it's supposed to be like a piece of art, like, and look beautiful. So IDOC's all stressed out. So I'm going to be jumping like in and out of this stream today to go down there and direct this project. Classic fence botch. Always classic botch. Show us the damage. I don't have any pictures of it. I'd show you. Actually, I have a rendering of what the backyard's supposed to look like. Let me show you guys the rendering. I think IDOC sent it to me. Hold up. Let me download this thing. I don't want to. I'll show y'all like after it's all done, all the pictures. So I got this one. Hold on. Hold on, really quick. Let me make sure it doesn't dox us. Hold on. Okay. All right, let me show you guys a little bit. So this is what we're building in our backyard. All right, hold on. So we're doing like fire pit, waterfall. This is the whole thing. So they're building a fence like this along the side of the house with like a walking way and a path and planters and stuff. They're not doing these like cactuses and stuff. Those are placeholders, but no jacuzzi. Over here to the left is actually going to be actual grass. See, we live in the city, so we don't get a lot of place, like a lot of room. But over here, like there's a, this is going to be actual grass where Pickle can go take a shit. Because I'm not going to have my dog poop and pee on turf. I know what that's like. You need grass to absorb that urea and that urine, or else you're going to get muddy urine underneath your turf. So guys, rule of thumb, if you guys ever put turf in your yard and you got a dog and they're like, oh, your dog can totally pee through the turf, don't ever let them do that. Never, never, never. Because what happens is that dirt underneath it, it just stays moist and wet and smells like piss. I had a friend that did it. It was the most disgusting thing ever. You actually need plants to eat the urine. So I told him, I was like, I want a little grassy patch, Pickle to go poop and pee in. He's not going to pee underneath our freaking table over here, making sure it's not. So at night, it's going to be like, oh, look, it's got my barbecue pit there. LOL. So something like that. And then something like that. Yeah, you don't want to waste stuff with the giant waterfall and lighting. This is all concept lighting. We're actually have lighting sconces on the actual thing. So they're building that right now. These mofos botched the wall. So it's kind of like, is it pretty nice, right? Thanks. Yeah, we're like trying, you know, because we just got this house in December. So we've been like taking our sweet time, you know, doing stuff. Now we finally started decking it out. Like we built this huge movie theater thing in our living room, and like a giant movie theater wall. It's really nice looking. I think I put that in my Discord. I'll show you all that too. And now we're doing the backyard project, and then now we're done. After this, we're done with projects. Well, we gotta get curtains, I think. That's the next one, and then we're done. I think I have a video of the no, I thought I did. It's pretty nice style. You like it? Yeah. It's like chill, relaxing, you know, fire pit. We can just hang out when it gets cool outside. You know, get away from our computers and our phones for a minute. House projects never end. Dude, they never end, man. They really never do. So that's what we're working on right now. How much for that project? The total is like 30 grand for the whole thing, which is, again, a lot of it's going to go in, and that's not including the waterfall. That whole thing is going to be like probably another 2 or 3 grand, I think. And and we're upgrading some materials, so that might go up. The estimate's about 30. Yeah, it's not that bad for that. For all of that, it's really good. But they don't botch the fence. The fence comes out looking nice, dude. I mean, you know me, it's got to be like straight lines. Like I'm out there with the fucking protractor. I'm like, is this 90 degrees? You know, you see the theater? Let me see if I can show you guys the theater wall. Yeah, we've been IDOC and I have been we've been busy all year hustling, you know, working. Haven't had any time to stop and really do something. Okay, let me show y'all. Gonna love this. Okay, I designed this one myself, so this one was good. I designed the whole thing, sketched it out. Let me show y'all something here. Tell me what y'all think. Hold on. I know I got in here somewhere. All right. So you used to have this like, let me show you the before and after. Hold on. Let me find it real quick. Okay, so right now, long trade's still pretty solid. No shorting this at all. And the only idea is I'm going to wait for dips and continue to pick up on dips when it does pull back little bits at a time. Okay, I'm going to show you the before and after, see what y'all think about this. Wait, I went back too far. Where the heck is it? Okay. All right. So before, now again, here's the before, right? Well, this is after they took everything apart. It looks kind of shitty because everything's moved. We have moved all our plants, all our whatever. We have this like 2 windows that just face the house next to us with like, you know, 6 feet of space or whatever. Very little light, very little anything. And this is an 85-inch TV. So it's by, you know, like it's pretty tall. And there's the wall is huge. And, you know, we've got our rug, our couch, whatever here. And now let me show you. Here's the vision. Yeah, there's nothing there. Hold on. Let me show you all the after. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me show you all the after. What do y'all think about that now? So it's much better, right? Thank you. I designed that one myself. The lighting, there's LEDs around it. It kind of comes off the wall. There's paneling. Got the TV. We got custom cabinetry. Put all of our entertainment center with the TV there. So that's our first project, and that turned out very nice. I'll let you guys know the cost of that whole thing. That whole thing was set only 7 G's. We found someone to do it for very cheap, and they did a great job. 7 G's, man. People were quoting us like 40 G's for that project with all the lighting and stuff. We found someone that never did. We found a custom cabinetry person, and we're like, we'll be. A guy wanted to break into being like an Instagram influencer construction crew that builds cool shit. And so we took a gamble on that guy. We were like, well, is your first project doing this? He's like, yeah, it's my first one. When I told her, I was like, well, you can't really fuck it up. It's a wall with some lights. And these guys make cabinets. This is easier than a cabinet. Let's get a good deal with these guys, and we'll be their first project, and we can be on their Instagram. And we'll take a gamble on it. Like, the worst they can do is just fuck up a wall, and we put in a new one, you know? So we took a gamble on this guy. He came in quoting at 7 grand, but people are quoting us like 30, 40 grand. One was 40 grand for custom cabinets and sconces and all that stuff. So I was like, I bet you we can get that project under 10. And we shopped around. We found this dude named Kevin. They used to work for a construction crew. Then him and his brother and his dad decided to branch off and start their own group. And their cabinet stuff was really solid. So all that cabinetry was custom made everything. This was their first entertainment center they ever did. I think they did. I think they had a grand slam. I think they did a really good job. So I was like, you give us a good deal, and then, you know, we'll give you the project, and you can break into this and show people that you can make this too, and then this will expand your business. So yeah, we took a good so they did everything. They installed the TV, they installed the paneling, they did all the lighting, they did all the electrical work, built the cabinets from scratch in my garage. Bang up job, 7K, dude. That's it. So not bad. Like, when people were quoting us 40, Doc and I were like, is that, and I asked you guys on stream, like, is 40 G for a freaking, from a fancy wall with sconces and everything? Some people were like, yeah, sometimes that's what it costs. No, I feel like I learned in the construction world, there's really not it's like trading education. The value is like such a spectrum, and the cost is such a spectrum. You really can find people that'll do it for any cost, to be honest. Where are they from? They're from Houston. Yeah. I'll have to get iDoc. I don't know if she's here. She might know if you guys need a reco building stuff. But yeah, as far as work goes, at least guys are stellar. A dad and his 2 kids, and it's the son that runs the business. So, and he's a pretty sharp guy. And when he was there, he was like, hey man, can I get this film for my Instagram? So he was trying to film like a before and after for Instagram. So he's trying to like really like work his business in a really you know, a really good way, like being social media present and stuff. So that was pretty dope. So we were like, yeah, man, you guys do great work. We'll take a gamble on y'all. I saved 20 G's off of the other quote, and they got their first project everybody wants. So yeah. You're gonna make some cabinets? That crap was hard. Yeah, pretty hard. Matt is an engineer, trader, landscape project manager, entertainment system designer, guitar player, and karate master. So yeah, that wall design I designed myself. Like I drew schematics and everything, and scribbled it for them. And the backyard, I doc designed that with the drafter from their company. So she's the one that put all that together. We give them extra 10K for the effort. Oh yeah, dude, it's solid. Like when you walk in, it's such an amazing feeling. Though, like the room just feels warm and nice. So like, you know, like the salt, like the lines, the straightness, my OCD loves it, man. So hopefully the backyard turns out to be just as good. My MFFU isn't discounted. Rocket Scooter should be discounting. My code is not reducing the price. Okay, let me text them real quick. All right, let me see what they say about that. Finding some contracts on construction crews is 100% the move. Yeah. Oh, 100%, dude. They make more money, you know, they don't have to split it with the, you know, you find a good crew. Yeah, you find a good crew that works for somebody that's doing their own thing. And it's the same work, just you cut out the middleman and they do the same work. I did that trick on my last house. Like we had somebody build a fireplace, and like then some painters. They had a painting crew that worked with them and came in, and then I just got the painter's business card and I was like, hey, can you come paint the rest of the house off the record? And he was like, yeah. And he came and he painted the whole thing for half price of what his boss and the original crew was quoting us. So yeah, you should always, anytime you have someone build something around your house, you get business cards of the workers, or you get, you know, when the painter crew comes in, you get their contact info, and then you use them directly. For sure. Boot camp is right at market close. What's the Tradeify news today? You see Tradeify has a huge tournament? That's correct, yeah. Apparently it's already been leaked. So here's what it is, guys, and I'll give you, they're going live now for it, but let me tell you Tradeify's big news, okay? It's a massive tournament with a $200,000 in cash prizes. I think the first prize is like 100K. You're about to talk about it in a second. I'm going to leak it here first for you guys to get it. Here's the thing though. I'm not getting commissions for entry fees on the sales. So just letting you guys know, there's no incentive for me to push this out there. There's actually no commissions on this. It's going to cost you some money to enter the tournament. It's like 39 bucks or 40 bucks or something like that. But if you have an account with Tradeify, it qualifies you to enter the tournament. So like if you bought any eval with them, it gives you an entry. Now here's where it's fun. Here's where it's fun. Not only do you win if you win, but they selected 10 major influencers. I'm one of them, to compete against each other like The Voice on TV. When you sign up, you must use my code when you sign up, because it will assign you to Team Rocket Scooter. And the team that wins gets prizes. Let me start over. The team that wins gets prizes. And let me tell you what fucking team is going to win. Like a shit ton of accounts for me to give away to you guys. So when you sign up, you make sure you sign up under Team Rocket Scooter. Remember, I don't get commissions. I'm 100% being honest with you. So I'm not trying to push a code out there to make money. They were specific, no commissions for this tournament. So you guys, I will get normal commission if you buy a Tradeify account like always. But if you go just buy the tournament account, we don't get a cut for it. But you still need to use my code so that you're on my team, because the team that wins a big prize. So again, that's the big thing. And they only chose about 10 people to offer this to. Yeah, Team Rocket, baby. So the idea is that it's going to be your typicals. It's going to be me. I don't know if they ironed out their differences with Pat, but it's going to be like, you know, your typicals. I'm sure it's going to be me, Brian, you know, Lumi, you know, their whole crew over there, Tradeify TV. But they picked like 10 people to go. Who are the 10? I don't know the 10 that we're competing against, but like we were hand selected as being one of the 10. They picked like the 10 biggest, most influential futures communities, and that's what they said. We're gonna pick about like 10 of you guys, and y'all can go head to head, and we'll give the group that wins the bigger prize. So they're announcing it about right now on Tradeify, so I'm announcing it too here. Don't go leak it on socials. Let them have their marketing, you know. But so the code would be Rocket Scooter like normal, I believe. Let me double check the communication. Hold on. Wait, he says, when you go sign up, please leave the coupon section blank. We will manually assign your account to your team. Okay. What about my team members? When they sign up, they use Rocket Scooter code. Let me get that info for you. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah. So when you guys sign up, so Tradeify Grand Cup is here. You're ready for the ultimate futures trading showdown where skill, strategy, and precision decide who takes the crown. Knockout format, 2 stages to glory, and only the strongest, most skilled traders survive. $1 million prize pool. My bad. I undersold it. It's $1 million prize pool. First place is $200,000. 200K for first place. Free entry if you have a Tradeify account. $35 to enter if you don't have one. So you might as well buy a Tradeify account. It enters you for free. $35 entry fee. Top 200 from the first stage advance to the live grand finales. The top 200 people from the beginning get a free live account. That's the next part. If you make it in the top 200, you go live with Tradeify. Live. And then you compete in your live account so that you're not YOLOing to win the contest. You'll take it seriously. This is great. This is a trading contest that's pretty uncheatable. There's no gimmicks here. You make it out of how long is the tournament? It's going to be, I believe, 2 weeks. When you sign up, you must use Rocket Scooter code to be on our team. It doesn't give me credit. I don't get any commission from the sale. I promise. The sign up with my code puts you on our team. There's a prize for the winning team, which is going to be like, I don't know, like hundreds of accounts or something to give away. So if our team wins, which our team will 100% win this thing, we get a bunch of free shit. So who's gonna beat us? That's the thing. Who out there would come even close to beating Team Rocket, baby? You know it. You know who's gonna win this thing. Will I be trading with my team? Oh, I'll be trading. Yeah, 100%. So it's like every team lead is also a competitor. We're all competing with each other, but the team that has the highest score wins a team prize. Woo. It starts on November the 2nd for round 1. Oh yeah. Is it end of the day or intraday? It's probably end of the day. They gave me, God, I don't have the, hold on. All right. All right. I don't know if I can, this is internal company document, but let me make sure there's nothing proprietary in here. Tradeify Grand Cup is the largest futures trading competition ever launched, featuring a $1.4 million guaranteed reward pool. There's a $1 million in prizes, $2,000 in cash for cash prizes, 400 total prizes, 200 live accounts going out to the top 200. 2 and 10 weeks of knockout rounds, so 2 weeks for the knockout round, where the bottom 30% is eliminated daily in the second week. So your first week, build the account. Second week, the bottom 30% gets eliminated every day to where there's only so many left until the top 200 remain. The top 200 will go into become a live trader with Tradeify. Real funded accounts are given to you. You are now live with Tradeify. You keep 80% of all the profits you earn in that live account and $200,000 if you win the tournament. How cool is that? That's fucking cool as shit. So essentially, you get to skip all the payout stuff and go. You make top 200. You're live. Can I sign up with all 10 teams? Why would you sign up with all 10 teams, Blaze? You know who you represent. Will I give you guidance on strategy in the tournament? Well, absolutely. Absolutely. Tournament account costs nothing if you are already a customer at Tradeify. Entry is free. So if you have bought a Tradeify account, entry is free. If you don't, it's $35. So you might as well just go buy a Tradeify account. That'll qualify you for free entry. Resilience is negative? No, resilience is positive, Ignacio. Be careful. Resilience is positive. NASDAQ is negative, right? Okay, but this one, be careful. Negative resilience doesn't necessarily mean the market's going to fall. Remember, it just means that some of the stocks are filling their gaps. I don't use resilience as a short entry outside of the box ever. I never do. But I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying I never do. I never fade a bull market even when resilience says so. What's the best Tradeify account? The straight to fundeds. That's probably their strongest product, I'd say. The straight to funded's really good. You're direct to funded already. It's 5 days to pay out from day one. You participate with an eval? No. So if you are signed up with an eval, period, they will drop you a separate contest account. So you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is be a customer. And then when the tournament starts, you will get an eval pop up in your thing, the tournament account. But Team Rocket Scooter is going to win. The prize is $200,000 in cash. The top 200 people get a live account with Tradeify. And the final round of the tournament is trading that live account. If you already have a Tradeify account, you are automatically qualify as a customer. And let me ask Brett real quick. Let me get, let me get Dan real quick. Dan will be a quick answer. I said, so is it people or customers already? They already get entry, or is it new accounts purchased after today? Current customers and anyone before the end of week 1. Okay, cool. So yeah, current customers. If you're already a Tradeify customer, you're already in. You're already in. What's the plan this? Plan to win this, same as BDH. Nah, you can't game the system like BDH's was YOLO contest. You can't do that. You gotta basically trade it straight up. They thought of everything with this tournament, in that this tournament is pretty much uncheatable. What is J-Dung doing? What about J-Dun? What's going on with J-Dun? Is he on Tradeify right now? This is like the third person that's asking about JDUN. What's going on with JDUN today? It begins on November the 2nd. When am I going to the BDH? When Pat gets back in town and we finish all our construction projects and we're gonna sometime this year. Pat's riding. Pat's out there racing in the sand dunes, dude. Have you seen his? Have you seen his Twitter? He's fucking speeding through sand dunes on a buggy, like, you know, that he ain't home. And we're setups today. From here, the same setups apply. Like all day today, we got these setups here. I've got there to there and there to there all day long. If we somehow make it down to here, that's the trade. So from the upside, no more setups. From here, sit out. I'm sitting out. I can't give you guys investment advice. I'm sitting out. Me. Sitting out. I'm going to take a long from here. Top 400 people get prizes, by the way. Nasdaq's setup is going to be at a very similar spot. So Nasdaq is here. So when you guys do the Tradeify contest, let's win this, dude. We're gonna have y'all put me as your ambassador code. I'm too lazy to retype their stuff. I'm just gonna post a damn picture here. Hold on, let me do this thing. Let me get you guys, let me load the link up real quick. Now they're talking about it. All right, so the ambassador team. Here's the people that they chose for the ambassadors. All right. All right. So here's who's competing against each other. So these are the people they grabbed. All right. They got Big Daddy Max, Rick Trades, Kane, Brian Stocks, Rips, FSP, Tanya, J Dunn, Amos, Morgan, Joey Morgan, Tamakaze, Steph. I don't know who these people are. Yours truly down here, Team Tradeify and Team Lumi. And Vola, I don't know who that is. Oh, Uncle Bugatti. Hell yeah. Even Uncle Bugatti's in there. So when you guys go, Team Rocket Scooter is going to win this thing. We got to win this. All right. Look at this handsome guy right here. Let's win this, baby. All right. So these are who we're competing against, you guys. So it's us against all these folks. These are all great people, good traders, crushing it. Now the question is, whose team is the best team? Team Rocket, let's go. So the best part about this tournament is that the finals are determined by a live account. It's not going to be sim. It's not going to be YOLO. It's not going to be anything other than if you make it to the top 200, you get a free live account. That's the best part. You go live. And then you're competing in that live account. So you have incentive not to just YOLO it. You're going to protect the assets because it's Team Rips is going to be solid. Rips is solid. Yeah. Like the thing is the difference is a lot of these really good traders that are ambassadors, they're really good. The question is, are their students really good? Brian's made $1 million this year. He posted on Twitter. Rips crushing it every day. These guys are good. These guys are really good. And the question is, how good are their followers? That's the difference. Rips is a fantastic trader. Rips is really good. Now, the question is, are Rips followers better than you guys? And I'd like to say, I think we are the best squad on the planet. Hopefully so. Tradeify is trying to increase the odds in their favor, assigning 3 proof traders. However, this is the best crew period. Oh, 100%. Tradeify, no, Team Tradeify, they're not going to beat us. I would say of all the people out there I'd be worried about, I bet you it's a sleeper hit. We're not going to know who's got the best crew of traders or who the good traders are just going to give credit to. It could be anybody on here. It's not necessarily who's the better trader. It's who's the better community of traders, which could be anybody. I don't know if every good trader in the world's lurking in Lumi stream or something, or any of these guys. Maybe J Dunn's people are the best traders in the world. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie. Ain't nobody going to come close to beating Team Rocket Scooter. FSP, nah, dude, I wouldn't think anybody over there. I think everybody here is going to be doing a good job. Everybody here's doing a good job. Yeah, Rips is good. Brian, now, individually in the competition, these guys are all going to be doing great. The question is their community going to beat our community? No way, man. We're the best. We're totally going to win this thing. Rake trades. Yeah, Rake is a good trader, man. Deadline to register, I think, is Anytime for the tournament starts, November 2nd. Ready to bring you're ready to bring Cooper, ready to bring down the average for the team. Let's do it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You're joining Matt Corus's team. Team Scam Your Grandma. There you go. There you go. Can I choose my team name to be like Team AMC Revenge? Let's do it. You have a question? Hey, Daniel, what's up, man? How's it going? Where's Jade Cap? Oh, I don't even know. Oh, you know why? I think a lot of these. Oh, you know why? Because, okay, let me tell you some stuff going on. Trade Ninja is also having a competition at the same time. And I think Jade Cap, I think, is on Team Ninja. I think he works, doesn't he? Is he on their show or something, right? I don't even know. So I think maybe he's just not chosen to be part of it, or maybe he's like, isn't he with Ninja? Or is that Kane? Is Kane's with Ninja? I forget who's with who these days. I don't know. I didn't see Jade Cap on there. I don't know. No, Kane. That's right. Kane is on the Ninja show. Kane and Tanya. That's right. That's right. I forget. That's right. Whereas Pat, oh, oh, Pat and Brett aren't necessarily getting along right now. They're not on good terms with each other. Pat's sort of protesting against everything Tradeify at the moment, on the grounds that he doesn't approve of their association with J Dunn because of J Dunn's association with Fun and Future's family and Danny, and the scamming that Danny did. So that beef is still alive, as far as, you know, why Pat's not on there. Pat won't support other channels or support. Yeah, you know, Pat's hyper competitive for his own brand, which makes sense. Pat's trying to build a competitor to a lot of these big TV shows. So it would make perfect business sense to not support them either. In reality, I would say much less than the beef, much more as a business practice to support his own aspirations to build a TV show channel, which does make perfect sense. His channel is bigger than all the other ones. So no prior account needed. Nah, Sir Buck, no prior account. Just $35 in my ambassador code, ambassador code. Yeah. But if you want to just, $35 will just enter you into the contest. But also, if you just go buy an eval account for a little bit more, you also get an eval account that also enters you into the contest. So for you guys, it's up to you if you want to just do the bare minimum or if you want to go get an eval account. You've joined somebody joined Lance's team, iLube. That's the best team to join, yeah. My code for the competition, Tom, is code Rocket Scooter, yeah. It's crazy, Steve said, to watch all the different styles of trading. Yeah, it's going to be fun seeing all of like the ambassadors sort of like talking shit at each other and having fun. But then like the crews, you know, like we're going to throw some mad shade at everybody just for fun. Just to talk some friendly smack, just to have fun. I love competitions like this because everybody that's on that list is such a great trader. It's like, you know, they're all super good, super confident. Friendly smack talk is always fun. But we're gonna win. Everyone else, yeah, everyone else sucks. Totally. You're joining Wolverine Matt's team. Let's go. Buying any account does count, Levi. Anything that you guys do. Is Top Step TV's a sleeper crew? What's up? Hey guys, sorry, we got important fence things to talk about, so hang on for a second. Why is she posing like this?
Oh.
What? Just set that on there.
Do you ever use this anymore?
Not anymore, no. I need to get back to using it, but...
Yeah.
Sorry guys, important fence related stuff. She's like an old timey boxer, like put him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, honey.
All right, that looks good.
Now you're gonna have to send me the math again, because I'm just like, what the Homeboy just did math in his head in like 2 seconds. I don't know how he does this.
Okay, look. 60 feet.
You're gonna show them all what we're doing? Okay.
8 feet boards. Okay.
Okay.
That's 7 sections. So in the back fence, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So 7 to 8 is 56 feet. You got 4 feet left over. Okay. The dividers, if you have one on the corner or not, so the dividers for the 7 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dividers. If you're not including, if you want in the corner as well, that's 8. So 4 feet is 48 inches divided by 8 equals, you get 6 inches to play with. I said 7, not including corners. It's 7 if you don't have corners. It's 6 if you do. So the wood is going to have 6 inches of width to play with. You don't have to do 6, but 6 is your max that you'll do.
So my dividers need to be how wide?
They don't have to be. They can be.
They can be.
If they're not, whatever leftover room is going to just be into the corners.
Yeah.
So the leftover space, if there's like 2 or 3 extra feet, will just basically be like at the end of it, you'll have 2 or 3 extra feet on both sides. Like you would have.
And that's okay. I don't have to have the fence stretch all the way to the edge as long as it looks even.
Yeah. Or you have like basically like a small section here, a small section here, and then regular size sections there. As long as it's symmetrical, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we leave it blank? Actually, let me take a look at it.
Or what you do is you do 1 extra section and then make these slightly bigger. So you make all the sections smaller. The thing is, what we're trying to do is not cut the lumber. That way they don't have to do any extra work on it.
Yeah, and I don't like it too small. That means you have more of the vertical pylons.
Yeah, or you just basically do it like this. Instead, you have the extra 4 feet. You put 2 feet on each side. 2 feet. 8 feet.
Okay.
8 feet, etc. All the way down to here. And then this is 2 feet. And maybe you want to, you know.
Okay.
Well, 8, whatever, times 2. And then you can just, the vertical doesn't matter the width at that point. You're not spacing the lumber out. You can cover it with anything cosmetically. Small, big, whatever.
Well, that's
because the boards will be touching.
I'm trying to make it flush, so it might be complicated for me to ask them to figure out a way to slide the lumber into black pylon pillars, but that might be way too much work.
Well, here's what you can do. Like literally, I'll write it down for you, and maybe you can show him this. 2 feet, 8 feet times 8 times 7. It's 56, 58. 60. Okay. All you're gonna do is the boards are going to touch each other, and you don't need a pylon between them. You just need a facade over it. Whatever it is, just put it over it. Remember, you got like 2 or 3 inches of space to come out. You can just get any decorative element. The boards will be against each other. You can just put it on top. It'll look like they're going into something. You don't have to make it do that though. Okay. You can just put something over the top.
Yeah.
Unless you want them to build something and put the boards into the side of it.
They have that prefab, but it's the sizing is obviously weird.
Right.
Because it's prefab.
So with this, you don't have to, you can get anything you want to just paste over it. It's kind of like you have like the chopsticks. You just put 2 things and then you take something and just put it over it. It can be thin, thick. The boards are touching each other at that point.
I just want to make sure it's going to look clean and not like a DIY project if we just like stuck something on top of the cover, you know? So I'm going to ask them.
You wouldn't really notice it if it was black. Let me show you. Like you're right, but let me show you this. Hold on. Guys, y'all want to join us on our project?
Board and batten. What's that? Y'all keep saying board and batten.
Google board and batten. Hold on.
Oh, to slide it in.
Oh, okay. That's what they're talking about. Yeah, so it's just, so basically it's just a piece that you put over it. It's a facade. It looks like there's sections, but and that's exactly what I'm trying to describe. That's what it is. Okay, so look, you're not going to notice it if the background is black. Like here, guys, sorry about this. We're going to do some quick wall design. So if you got like this right here, oops, you got this background. There's a shade behind it. Okay, right?
Okay, he's fast.
And And you're gonna do these like little, oops. Okay, they're gonna make these little brown boards here, and they're gonna be like this. You can fill that in here.
I need them to pre-stain it, right? Before
Not really. No,
Okay.
you don't need to pre-stain these boards. It's better to stain after because you just go in with the paintbrush. If you stain it when it's on the ground or whatever, it just gets all messy and crazy. So this is fine. So these boards, right? Pretend that they're touching each
Are we
other.
looking at bird's eye view?
You're looking at the wall.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you're gonna have boards like this that are like spaced out, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, and they're gonna be like touching each other, just like that. You've got a lip right here at the top, which I'm gonna draw like this, right? You have like a little bit of a lip, and let me put a border around it. And draw that backwards. Oops. Okay, so I'm just gonna make that. Oops, I did that backwards.
This is the best stream mansplaining A+ setup.
Okay, so you have this little lip, right? And that lip right here, it kind of comes, I'm gonna draw like a 3/4 sort of view here. That lip comes out like this, right? And then you're gonna have like, the planks are gonna be like this. You got maybe like 2 or 3 inches, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so make sure that they cut that black vertical to complete.
Yeah, so you're gonna have like this little distance here.
Different color. Okay.
Right, so this is the top of the fence here. And then this is the boards that go underneath it. Whatever room you have here, whatever piece that you guys design or find, all it needs to do is just like slide up into that and come out the rest of the distance. And this is like hollow right now. So it's like whatever piece. It just sort of like, it's like an L shape. It just slides up in there and bumps against it, and then it's flush.
Yeah.
So you'll get something, right? And you're going to get something like this, I think. And then you'll have a piece that's like black, and you'll just slide it up in there and put it on top of it. From far away with the black behind it and the black in front of it, it's not going to look DIY because it's going to be flush. It'll look like the boards are going into it unless you come and like get up on the side of it.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that's the easiest way to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That way, unless they want to put something between the boards, but then the problem is you're going to have smaller edges.
Yeah.
The more the boards are spaced out, the 2 feet on either side get smaller and smaller. You might have like a 6-inch thing on the side at the end.
My other question is that extra vertical bar that's behind it that reinforces the thin cedar plank. Do we want to paint that black?
Yeah.
Or okay. I gotta let him know that it needs to be done before.
Did you want it black, or did you want it to look like the same cedar color? Did you want do you want to be able to see the bar or not?
I don't
That's
know.
a design element
That
for
is
you.
because we already have these black vertical bars, and so if you add another black vertical bar in the back, would you be able to see it? You won't. You don't want to see it, right?
I'm asking you, do you want, it's a design, there's no they're going to be there regardless, but the design is, do you think a fence is going to look better if it's if the background's like this, right? And then you got these like boards like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see I'm sorry, it's kind of like drawn weird, but like, do you want to see the same color as this in a vertical? It's just style. Like, which one do you like better?
Yeah, I have to figure that out. Let me look at
Like,
pictures.
do you want it like that, or do you want it to be like this, where you don't see? If it's black, you won't see anything. It'll just look like invisible bars just going across like this, and you won't see anything like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you get to decide like what you think is cooler.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like the worst.
No, it's pretty freaking good. Like, this is what Matt
Hold on.
is really good at.
Let me draw the. Hold on. I gotta draw the actual bar. This is incomplete. Look, I designed Rocket Scooter in Microsoft Paint, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I sat here drawing drawings like this for my team. Oops. I designed the original rocket scooter in Excel. I made a grid and I sketched it out with the grid and I just filled in the cells.
For example, this looks really clean and I like that I don't see anything. There must be something reinforcing in this.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. Like, it would just basically be black painted behind it so that you wouldn't see these little bars, right?
This is what that would look like if we didn't paint it. And you would see an interruption. Yeah, I want to paint.
Yeah, okay. And then you just go here. You want to paint it? Okay, so then you would do this, basically.
Every single time.
ES upper DD. Oh, thank you, Simon.
Okay, I'm gonna head out. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. That's the long entry if there is one. Okay, thanks. Simon's grabbing me for trade setup. All right, let me pop this one. Wait, is that one? Okay. Thanks, Simon. Here. So what we'll want to do is we're gonna do 2 feet side. 60 to some 8 times 6, 7 by 8 feet, 2 feet side, 7 by 8 sections middle, and then 2 foot side. So the sides are going to have this much on either side, but it will be symmetrical.
Okay.
Other than that, you got a 4 feet section and 7 8 feet sections, which you didn't like. That, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do it this way.
Then I can just figure out what I want to do with that side, if I want to cover it or just as is.
Yeah, it'll look good in the corner because nobody's. Yeah, you can put anything in that corner. You can put any kind of decorative element in that corner to cover it up. There's gonna be plants and stuff.
All right, so I don't have to do the boards all the way out on the 2 feet side. Stop it early.
Yeah, you can even stop. But you wouldn't want to stop it. You want the fence to be continuous all the way around. You don't want to stop it early and have nothing behind it.
Okay. Well, there's gonna be interruption with like a door that opens up.
The door is on this side. It's not on that side.
Yeah.
So the sides we haven't even talked about. The sides are going to be two 8 feet or 3 8 feet, I think. But the best part about the side is that the side, you're going to have a continuous 8 foot section, 8 foot section, and then whatever little bit is left is going to be right against the house.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't even notice, right? So let me draw this for the guy, and then they can do it like this. All right. So let me do a quickie little 2 feet section of this just to kind of show.
Guys, it's okay if I'm clueless, right?
You're not clueless. This is great. We're collaborating.
A junior kind of aesthetic woman.
And then here, which we'll do the same thing. We'll do 8 foot sections. Then last section near house is the smaller needed. Whatever extra space needs to be filled. Yeah, like essentially you're gonna have 8 feet, 8 feet, and then extra. So we'll do like 8 feet.
I'm gonna tell him real fast about the black paint, so he doesn't just go back and forth.
Look at this, guys. This is how you design something. There you go, that'll work. I think you got a good fence. Here, did you want to take a screenshot of that?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta show you guys when I designed Rocket Scooter in Excel. Y'all are gonna flip. Let me show y'all.
Okay.
What was this? So here was the original Rocket Scooter concept. I designed this. I drew this entire platform in Microsoft Excel. If you can notice what this looks like, it's Excel, right? You can tell the text. I made a grid of like basically 10 by 10 squares Do I know Figma exists? Yeah. Make fun of me if you want. I do know Figma exists. I've been using Microsoft Paint since I was 8, baby.
I agree with you. I think his painting is really good.
Figma is really great. I need to actually learn how to use it, but I just tend to like scribble shit together. So like basically,
Look for your ad.
I'm talking about my trade right here.
Okay.
I'm watching here. I see the numbers, so I know what I'm looking for. Here, basically, yeah, all of this is squares. I took an Excel sheet, put squares. I put like some random emojis here for the tables on the side, and that's ended up with the platform. The original colors were this light blue, and they ultimately changed it to the dark blue, but I had everything down at the bottom and candles there, and this is the concept. I drew it in Excel.
Crazy. This is what it started off as.
Yeah.
I thought
Connected, market close.
Aren't a pro fence builder. Why? I would love to be able to DIY things myself. Like it.
Overlap the board joints. I don't know if we can overlap them because they're. You mean like
this?
The joints here? Yeah.
Okay.
You mean like put the joint on top of the boards instead of between the boards? If you put it between the boards, you'll be able to see the boards on the edge, which will be the imperfections. If you put it over, you won't be able to see the joints.
Who's calling? Hello?
Microsoft Word hashes and an I for vertical and horizontal lines. Hilarious. Overlap the horizontal panel 6-inch on each side. Yeah, to make the math work, you can overlap the panels too, but then you would have
Depth.
you would have depth if you overlap the panels. They're going to be flush with each other. So we can't like overlap the panels because they're going to be They're trying to do the other side of the math to get rid. They're trying to get rid of the other 4 feet.
Oh.
6 inches on each side. They would be, if you did that, they would be stepped, which is a cool look. The thing is that we're not doing the step look. So step would be like in, out, sort of thing. Yeah.
The thing is that we have to build this on top of an
which would look cool.
panel.
Yeah, it would look cool, but we can't do it. We're sort of like, yeah, the HOA is going to prevent us from removing our fence. So we're basically cosmetically modifying the fence we have by putting a decorative element on top of it that makes it look like a brand new fence.
Yeah, I remember that was like specifically told to me by the builders that you cannot alter the fence patch thing, which is why no one in this neighborhood has altered the fence.
Yeah, so we're taking the existing fence and we're going to build it out to where it just looks completely like a brand new fence. Else we would rip the whole thing down and make them stagger and make it beautiful. But yeah, I went ahead and grabbed along a DD band, just something small to play, one account, one thing here. And again, remember why we don't short above DD band, because it can, you know how high it's gonna go until it pulls back. And if it does pull back and sell off, then we sell off today. I'm just scalping today to get something done for the hour. We'll do giveaways in a second, guys. Left and right panels even, and the center panel is the short panel. David, that's another thing to contemplate. The center panel being, oh, babe, it'll be covered by the water fountain. Hold on, you're right. Hey, babe. Hey. David, you saved the project. You're right. Because the water fountain is going to completely cover the middle. Ah, bro, is that David? Smart. Actually, I didn't think about that. There you go. I owe you a beer, bro. All right. Look at the big brain ideas in here. Do you use composite and pick the exact color you want? We're actually gonna do cedar wood and we're gonna get it stained. We want to have like a more of a natural feel. We don't want it to just look like painted wood or anything. So she's really fixated on getting cedar wood. Yeah. We were gonna originally do like the decorative cladding, like the polyvinyl, the PVC, but then we were just like, we don't really want to do. It looks good, but it also is just like it looks like plastic, you know. Yeah, like we definitely like we were gonna do that cladding, and they had some really cool like. Okay, we'll get ready for a giveaway in a second, guys. They had some pretty cool stuff. It was like prefabbed, you know, like just basically plastic plates.
I'll try to draw that too.
No. What the hell? Come on here. Let me draw anything. What the hell? My drawing tool's not even working. What? Hold on one second. I think that's a good idea. If the water fountain's going to be more than 4 feet wide, which it is, right?
Yeah.
It'll cover up the center joint, like the joints in between them. Essentially. So cladding is what they were. Somebody was saying like doing, you know, cladding, which was that plastic panel stuff. The cladding was just like, you know, it was just basically like plastic, and it had those beams together, and you would just, it came in a little plate, and you would just nail the. Nice. But the reason we didn't like it was because it didn't look like wood. You went up to it, it just looked like etched plastic. Yeah.
Even though it's more expensive. Yeah.
Let her do the giveaways. You want to do the giveaway today?
Sure, but if you do, no, I can't, because, well, whatever. My question is, if you guys are suggesting the 4-foot plank to be in the middle of the entire wall,
yeah,
then are you saying that you want the vertical beams to also cover those joints, or no, leave it?
No, look. That's what they're saying. Look. Okay. We have 4 feet. It's got to go somewhere, and somebody said put it in the middle rather than the edges. That way the edges are vertical all the way across. So your shorter part goes in the middle. Okay. They cut those 8 feet boards in half here, and you know, it's going to look weird in the middle. However, you know, this giant water fountain covering that up. So it'll look even almost all the way across.
You got to buy enough fountains. Remember, they're about 32 inches wide each.
2 is enough. 32 inches is 2.5 feet. So we're going to have, you're going to put 2 of them side by side. Yeah, oh, wait.
That's the tall one.
Were you going to stagger them or put them together in the middle?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hey. Yes.
Carol says she has Amlif. Oh, she just left. Sorry, Carol. You have to ask her when she gets back. Got important fence related stuff, guys. Fence stuff. Very important. All right. I'm going to clean out the participants list. Everybody type in My Fun and Futures now. Starting now. I cleaned it out. You got to type it again. You have to start over. Give away 5 My Fun and Future scale accounts, celebrating my victory at the BDH. And celebrating my future victory at Tradeify, because that's a tournament we're also going to win, isn't it? That's a winning tournament right there. Type in MFFU to enter the giveaway. Nothing.
Oh. You're mentioning the water fountain.
Carol had a question about her eyes.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh. Water fountain is 72 feet, 72 inches high, 32 inches wide. And it doesn't matter if we separate them or put them together. It's up to you. But there's like a portion of the fountain that juts out a little bit taller than the feet. So if you put them together, the feet will still be separated.
Oh.
Yeah. And the water fountain will have a gap, like the actual square top where the water comes out. It's smaller than the actual big fat piece. But you'll see a gap in between them, even if you put them together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the idea is it's just going to cover up a lot of the shorter section in the middle.
Yeah. But you'll still see it.
I don't care. It's up to you. You either want two 2 feet sections on the side or 1 4 foot section in the middle with the fountain covering most of it. The 2 feet sections on the side you can also cover with something.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think because our fountain options, guys, are just like really limited in the ones that we really like. And the one that is like one whole piece with multiple fountains, it's too short, too low. The one that's tall, it's very narrow.
All
so
better.
Yeah.
This is like a sort of B setup here. I'm just hitting it one account, keeping it small. And I'm not too excited about it. My A pluses are all down here. A plus here, just like earlier. Carol said she has amblyopia.
Amblyopia,
Is that fixable with surgery?
No.
She says no.
Sorry. Yeah, amblyopia you get when you're younger and you don't have like clear vision or healthy stimulus in the eye, in one of the eyes, and it'll shut down. So that can be seen in form of like eye turns or cataracts when you're early in life, or even blurry vision that's not corrected early in life. And so the brain starts to learn that clear vision is blurry vision, therefore that eye will never be correctable to 2020 because the brain never had a healthy stimulus when it was developing. Or the eye didn't, sorry.
You're so smart.
You like tend to forget.
I forget what? Oh, I forget how smart you are?
Yeah.
I always say how smart you are. I ain't date no dummy. What's for breakfast?
I don't know, I haven't eaten because I had a...
DoorDash and kolaches?
Yeah.
Something for the crew. They want some lunch?
Or I can talk.
What? Tacos, yeah. Or like whatever they like. Or breakfast tacos.
Well, let me... like working and doing this. I wish, you know, this week, guys, I should have taken PTO. This is like the busiest week that I've ever had.
Thank you for all you're doing.
Oh, okay.
A place to sit. What's for breakfast? You're so smart. What's for breakfast? Oh, I was thinking that we were like gonna order some food or something, because normally we'll like when we have crews over, we always order everybody food and drinks and stuff. Yeah, dude, when the guys are building our wall, when the Best Buy guys installed our movie theater system, or the Magnolia Home guys, we ordered pizza and I offered them beers, but they weren't like, they're not like, I can't drink on the job. I was like, you sure? I won't tell anybody. You guys want a beer? So we ordered a bunch of pizzas and wings and sat there and just feasted out. All right, guys, it is giveaway time. We'll do giveaways every half hour. Celebrating.
rocket scooter. They are heroes gonna take all the money from the markets with their tools amplified, and they're trading on the winning side.
I love that, dude.
DD Best, liquidity pockets, smart trades, and Captain Mac by their powers combined. They are Team Rocket Scooter. Team Rocket Scooter.
I love it, dude. Yo, Pokemon there, Team Rocket Scooter. Let's do it. That's funny. All right. All ready to go. Team Rocket Scooter. You want prepare for trouble and make a double.
Arriba! Arriba, arriba! Hey! Rocket Scooter, vibra!
Market's falling back a little bit.
The rhythm's tight. We moving green in the disco.
Oh, damn. That one took a little bit of a hit.
Ride that rocket, keep it flowing.
I'm going to hang through it.
No stress, no stop, solo, bailar, hands up, gains up, never down. Rocket Scooter taking over town.
Get ready to grab some longs here.
Rocket Scooter, vibra. Money move, ritmo que inspira. Profits pump in the charts en vida. Up, up, baby, la vela sube arriba.
I love it, man. Dominique Rovetta.
Drips go when the grooves is mean. Shots on fuego, keep that screen clean. Scoop that line.
That's the image they made with it.
We make payday. Vamos, compadre, sigue el beat. Liquidez y locura en repeat. Flash that smile.
This is there's such a nostalgic feel to this, man. This just reminds me of like everything in Houston.
Rocket Scooter, vibra. Money move, ritmo que inspira. Profits pump in the charts en vida. Up, up, baby, la vela sube arriba.
Oh, damn, look at this. Even that two's hitting pretty hard. 43 to 33 is about where my stop would be. I'm going to hang through this. Dominique, winner number one. Hold it, hit the MHP in my hold. I'm going to trim it down to 1, though. I hit my stop. I'm going to hold through and trim to 1. Listening play. Let me double check. Dominique, you're not here. Resilience is still good. We're still good. A+ is be all right. I'm going to wait for this down here.
Oh,
What's up, babe?
do I have to order the food now? You want to? I have something to do.
Yeah, I'm just asking if you wanted breakfast. I don't care if you get it or not. Okay.
Arriba, rocket scooter, vibra. Money moves, ritmo que inspira.
Eat my burrito that I made.
Okay.
Up, up, baby, la vela sube arriba. Vamos, vamos, rocket en llamas. Cruise on fire, break the drama. Bodies rising, corazón arriba. Rocket scooter, pura vibra.
Serdar, Rocket Scooter Vibra.
Rocket scooter arriba. Arriba, arriba.
That's a great song.
Rocket scooter arriba.
Oh yeah, man. That's gonna vibe. So Alec, let's go. I'm gonna load up on some dip here. Right on hedge pressure down here at the bottom. If I can grab it. Well, where'd you go? Here it is. All right, we'll keep spinning that song. I want to hear that one more time.
Arriba.
Those longs, baby.
Keep that screen clean, scoop that line, hold that play. Every move we make, payday. Vamos, compadre, sigue el beat. Liquidez y locura and repeat. Flash that smile, closing green. We're vibing.
This one was pretty bad down here, but the Nasdaqs that grabbed are doing really well. This is a great song, dude. I really like it. I grabbed longs across the board and 5 of my accounts here on Nasdaq, right at DD band. I'm gonna take scalps just off of this 66, 40 points. I'm gonna close just on the scalp, just on some of these. Let me take some profit there, pretty good. This one was disappointing though. What's that, babe?
You mentioned that you can't create black verticals.
Like they're gonna paint like this.
Yes.
They better not get paint on the boards then. Yeah, no, that's fine. Submarine Squid, baby, let's go. Next winner. Oh, I'm listening to you. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of giveaway.
Oh, I know.
You want me to order you some food? Are you hungry? You sure? Okay. You like the song? It's great, man. It's really good. I don't think this S&P is going to start going. I just grabbed that scalp from here to here and I closed out and all my Nasdaqs. I got this one S&P runner that's kicking my ass though. So I got from there to there and that was about like worth like $7,000. So I grabbed in all my big ones and I closed out. S&P, I'm still going to hang through this one and hit it right at the A+ at the bottom. Keegan Murphy, next one. Now, if this market's crashing out, it's going to be a big deal. We hit that monthly hedge right there. How many is that today? That's 4. All right, one more. And we'll do another giveaway in about 25 minutes. That math ain't mathing. I hit this one with 10 contracts in one account, 5 contracts in another account. I'm trading these aggressively, so I'll show you the P&L as soon as I get a chance to finish this giveaway here real quick. I'm trying to aggressively get my 100K payout now. I got over 100-something thousand dollars of buffer in these accounts, so I can get ready to like just push them hard. These ones here. And Trover, you are the last possible winner here. I'm going to enter one more trade on NASDAQ and one more account. I've got 2 accounts now and a long trade off of this DD band right here. That's it, just 2. And then this one on S&P at the A+, I'm hanging. Probably gonna kick my ass. We'll see. Are you guys like not here? Tired spinning the wheel and you guys ain't being here. Type something in chat, baby. There we go. Love you, man. All right, the 5 of you, Dominique, Alex, Zara, Keegan, and Introver. Congratulations, you guys, the winners of 50K scale accounts of My Funded Futures. How do you claim your prize? You're gonna go to Discord. You're gonna go to the contest channel. You're gonna find an admin. Locate an admin named Slacks in that channel. You're gonna send him a message. You're gonna let him know you won the contest. You're gonna have an account with My Funded Futures. You're gonna tell him the email address of that account. He's gonna set you up with an account with a 50K scale with those guys. Let him know the email address you sent over My Funded Futures with. Take a screenshot of your YouTube ID from inside your account and send that on over to him as well. And congrats, you guys have an hour to claim your prize. Market's getting a little crazy here. I'm getting a little worried about this. Oh, we're at A+, so we're pretty good here. Let's cross fingers on this. Let me pop this one. I'm gonna hit this with 3 more accounts in ES. Come on, fucking piece of shit. Let's go. I hate fucking Trade of 8. It like freezes up and crashes like 10 fucking times a day, I swear to God. Oi. You're making me miss my trade, man. All right, finally, let's go. Take some risk on this one here. This is a tough one. This one right here is kind of tough. I'll grab this at another one of my Tradeify accounts. Let's cross our fingers market doesn't die today. Sorry guys, I'm managing my stuff real quick. Now, if we break MHP, dead market today, right? Fingers crossed that we down, but I'm right on the edge here. That one was pretty tough. I bought there. I trimmed. I'm trying one more time at here and I'll take a loss in just this one account. I'm trying one more fresh trade here. My tolerance of this one is pretty tight, so I'm gonna kind of take the risk on this. Actually, let's hold on this. We might be losing this today. Down. This is the A+. This is the last place. Market's dead below, so keep in mind. Market dies below MHP. Dead below. Dead market below. If you're a bull, you want this to hold. This is where it's at. This is the line in the sand. Bull here. That's a great song, by the way, too. That's the one. There she is. All right. Don't die today, market. Market, please don't die today. Hold the line. Don't fade away. Hang on in there. A little bit of drawdown. This one kind of tough. Come on, baby. Give us a flip. Don't die today, market. Don't make us cry today. This one is tough, but MHP, hopefully okay. Bull A+, maybe. I'll be really kind of like bummed out if it flushes before it goes. This is certainly A- trade now because we lost MHP res. Just give me the one pocket scalp, dude. I'll be happy with that. Yeah. Let me trim to 2. It'd be so freaking obvious for this market to crash today. Like, boo. Hang in there. Market dies here. Lose MHP, it's bad. It's really bad. So let's add some more. Hang on in there. This one too. Okay, so I've grabbed longs and 4 accounts right here for now. We got to focus on this one. Hold another crash day today? I don't think it will. I don't think it will. But we'll see, right? If it does, it does. And market dies, market dies. That's it. Round the edge. This sucks. I'm gonna cut this one. I'm about to pull the plug on this. And at 15, I'll pull the plug. That's pretty gnarly. It's gonna die today. No bueno on this one. Okay, I'm gonna stop out on this one in just a second. I'm like holding for 15. That's a tough one. Hang in there. About to be ready to pull the plug on 10 points on that. If it holds, we're good. Hang on in there. Oh, that's a tough one. All right. Yeah?
Content.
Okay. What's up? I'm in the middle of something right now. What's up? Oh, what do you got?
I have content.
You came at the completely best and worst time at the same time. What's up? Markets. Dying out. What's up?
Okay. Feel it? This is the wood.
All right.
This is going to be the spacers that they're going to put all across to make sure it's aligned.
Careful.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
So the spacer is going to be bigger than what we have. This way, 1.5 inches, but this is the only way to make sure that it's straight.
That sounds good. Where you going?
I'm bringing this back to them. They have to use this to build the fence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Spacers, the black space will be bigger. So, you know.
Yeah, so negative resilience guys might be filling the gap. This might be a dead market day today.
Hi guys.
Later, Gator. I'm gonna say like that was a very brutal little fall there. Let's hopefully this is okay. Monthly maps don't lie. All right, guys, things are getting crazy here. Hang on. Whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
It started with a solid play. Sky was looking gray. Traders checking tickers, praying games would stay. Then a breeze rolled
Go Nasdaq, go.
where it ran. Blazing up the charts came the whoosh fan. Glows a little neon street trembles.
One S&P, roll it, baby.
Green candles dancing, thank the whoosh
Whoosh, fan. Don't die today, market. Get back on the other side. This is tough. This one's tough. We don't want to see this thing dying today.
starts to fly and cues on fire. And nobody knows why. You can try to plan, but you don't stand a chance when it's time.
All right. I'm just kind of managing my position here. Not really good at half gap. It's turning to resistance, but I'm gonna still make the bet that we don't lose MHP.
What powers it runs? It's got the pulse of Nasdaq and the breath of the sun. The trade starts to moon. Shorts go run.
Can I play the knife catcher song? Yeah, hold on. This one was tough. Let's get back above MHP. I'll add to it.
Hedge funds beg and plead, but the fan don't answer. It just feeds a need. Whispers in
All right, let me close some of this out. Let's take profit on that Nasdaq there. Perfect scalp. Perfect scalp.
whoosh fan blowing high. Never low, turning red to green with that mistletoe. And the market starts to he's dancing and it ain't shy. You can hedge your
Come on, Q, go, baby, go. Go, baby, go.
bullets out of your hands when the rally rolls in with the whoosh fan.
Where's this 966 level coming from? Oh, was that? Oh, that's a long, old school pivot. Fuck yeah, let's go. All right.
And trades that fly. Traders chant like a sacred clan. Spin it up, a whoosh fan.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna trim out and take profit. I got those Nasdaqs at bottom and half gap. I just close out on those. I'm gonna ride the last of my ES to bull zone and close out. This was a losing trade today. This day was on that one.
Whoosh fan blowing dreams into gold. Breaking all resistance, bold and uncontrolled. One gust and the fear turns to cheer. Bullhorns blare, the sky's crystal clear. It's the legend of men.
So I'm gonna take the trade from here to here. Let me give you guys an update on the P&L.
We ride every wave of the whoosh fan.
Here's the update. I managed to get a lot of my accounts up on this Nasdaq one here. These guys are all fully closed out right now. These are the ones that are gone. This is the one on screen, the S&P that took the heat. And this one's down a little bit, but still, I'm only active in 2 of accounts now, and that's it. Just CC right here. So this ain't a bad day. All my Nasdaqs went up. That scalp right there, I hit it with 5 and 10 in 2 of my accounts. That's lit. I literally took 5 and 10 contracts a pop because I'm a fucking rogue on those. And then I hit them again here at half gap. So I'm longing just S&P now. The Nasdaqs that went from there to there, I closed out at half on the 40-point rip as well. So that's all I'm doing here. Tough, tough, tough. This one's a tough one. This bad boy right here is tough. Hopefully get the rest of the pocket be kind of nice, but it's just tough. Don't want the market to die today. We'll see how that works out. I don't know what this is, but we'll see. How much is that? How much are we up today? That one on the stream. I'm still hanging on to it. That one got beat the hell up. Like, can you like open up giveaway screen? There we go. Whoosh fan. 31,136 total today. Let's hit a 40K day. Ready for it. Simplify says Fundinex doesn't allow 10. Fundinex allows 10 contracts. What are you talking about? It absolutely allows 10 contracts. I've been trading 10 contracts left and right at Fundinex. That's the max you can do. It says 7, but you can get into 10. I swear to God. Try it. I'm not kidding. It says 7, but you can buy 10. It says 7 on the site, but you can do 10. There's a scaling plan on it, I think is what it is. When you get a certain profit in your account, you can trade more. In the eval, on these, I can only do 5 on the eval, but as it's gotten bigger, I've been able to trade more. I think that's what it actually is. I can, on these accounts, I can add 10 contracts. I can open position to 10. And I'm not joking. But I think you could do 10 right out the door. Fundinex is a history of their website not actually reflecting reality. Try it. Go funded in a legacy account and you can trade with 10. Swear to God. Could they deny a payout if you're using too many? No. I mean, if it's allowed, it's allowed. But I swear to God, you can go try it yourself. Hey, Simplified, what's your account that you're trading with? Which account are you trading with? You got about 10 seconds to answer my question, or you're just trolling. Which account did you trade with? You are funded. Which account did you trade with? You're not funded. I literally will have a position that's open for 7. And I can add 3. Legacy always rejects after 7, bro. Look, ready? I'm fucking doing this in my funded account for you. There's 10. There's literally 10. Look, 10. 10. But I've got hundreds of thousands of dollars of buffer in these accounts, so maybe it scales up. You owe me $600. You owe me $600, motherfucker. Oh my God. He's just trolling at this point. Do I ever move stops, Burton? Oh, great question, Burton. I don't move stops. I will, and Burton has done the right thing, by the way. If you guys need to ask me a question that I'm not answering, always at Matt and then type it like 10 times. You don't have to say India 10,000 times though. Do you ever move stops? I don't. I usually keep them one strike away from my lowest entry in a single trade. Yeah. Actually, you owe me 800 bucks. You did not say the max you let you do was 7. You said, bro, quit lying, quit saying that. That's what you did say. You were like, quit saying that. That's not possible. Well, it is. You insinuated I was lying because you said, stop saying that. This is exactly what you said to verbatim. Stop saying that. Stop saying what? You're not there yet, which is fine, but you can trade 10 contracts. So I spent $800 to prove to you that I can. You're welcome. Can I please give a little lecture regarding the long trade you took from half cap? I always trade from here because S&P was overshooting and landing at half cap with resilience still above 0. So by proxy, I longed the S&P trades here, and then when we dipped through, I grabbed some NASDAQ to go with it. I was super excited for this to actually hold today. 600 stop lying? No, it's 800. I went from 45.82 to 37.79. Yeah, so that's just to prove to you that it's absolutely correct. The website says 7, you can do 10. It is what it is. 45.82, you guys, is now 37.79. So that was 800 bucks. Here it is, 37.79. Jesus Louises. The things I do for you guys. That's pure love. Yeah, I'm still holding on to the ES. It's also shitting the bed again, but this is the only account I have open, the only one, the red one that's on the screen. The other one hit my profit target here, and this one's just looking like shit today. Maybe I can try trading one more. I can do anything else today. Let me get my $800 back. All right, hold on. RPS is the monthly map calculating uses CBOE's open interest. No, so we get our data from Opera, not from CBOE, because we're using equities data. And we buy real-time options flow data from Opera, and then we use our real-time open interest model to go with that. Yes, sir. Good question. We don't use CBOE. Would YM and RTY work the same with ES? Correlation between the two? The answer is no. All right, let's go make my $800 back. Let's grab one more long on ES. In this one funded next account that went down. I grabbed a second one here. The long off of that. I'm gonna make my $800 back. So RTY and S&P and NASDAQ may correlate sometimes, but they're separate. There's no overlap between them. But if you guys want to know the correlation, you no longer have to guess. I'm going to teach you guys something. You're going to Google something called MRCI intermarket correlations, and there's a thing that does it for you. You can answer your own question. Here's the link in chat. You want to ask yourself, does YM correlate with S&P? Well, over the last 30 days, every green candle that the S&P has had, 94% of YMs are green. So 94 is a really high correlation. Does the euro correlate with the YM? No, it's close to 0. There's no correlation. What about oil and the dollar, right? So you can go and you can do all this all the time. Like, how does gold correlate with the S&P? Gold is 54% with the S&P. That's a medium-sized correlation. What about over 60 days? How about 90 days? How about 120 and 180? This is a very kick-ass tool. All right, I made $2,000 off of that $8,000. $800 I lost. Now I made 18. Now I'm up 2,000 bucks on that. Let's hold for the run. So I made my money back, by the way. But this correlation table is really nice. You can answer your own question with this. This is a very amazing table. I'll post a link in chat. So I made my $800 back with the 5 contract ES long at MHP. I'm going to close that out. That account is now 5751. That's at 3779, which is good. I'll give you guys one more screenshot update. I made my $800 back. I also did that for show because I knew I'd have MHP to long off of and like 3 steps ahead of traders all the fucking time. Let's go. Now there's 5,700 in that account. But yes, you guys, you can trade. So I made my $800 back plus another 10. I closed out fully. Now I'm just in this one contract, this one trade left, the red one. The last red one, let's flip it green, baby. Fun day. 30K day is good. But yeah, trust me, FundedX is a history of their website not being great at really telling you everything. But I promise you, you can trade 10 maybe where I am with the buffer having these accounts. But I can put 10 contracts into a Funded Next legacy 100K, the highest one, 150K or 100K, whatever it is. You can do 10. It says 7, you can do 10. I promise you that. It says 7 minis and 70 micros, but you can do 10 minis. Yep, that's the answer. Somebody said that I was lying that you can't do 10 minis. They said, stop saying that you can't do 10. You can. So FundedX website, the contract limit is not accurate. In the actual platform, you can go higher than what they say their limit is. That's just teaching you guys that. So, yeah. Hey, so Michael, let me teach you something really quick, right? Before you tell me what to do. When it comes to teaching people something, on a stream, I got to repeat it 3 or 4 times because sometimes people are taking a shit or taking a piss or something. So I got to, trust me, I got to give the news a couple of times, right? So I'm not just harping on it. I'm just letting you guys know. There are 300 more people watching the stream now than like 30 minutes ago. Speaking of that, let's do a giveaway. Sometimes I just got to make sure that the announcement is made. Because one person in chat's like, wait, what are we talking about? Okay. Profit total includes last night's trading. That's correct. Okay, one more giveaway. My Funded Futures, you guys got roughly 30 seconds from spinning the wheel. I'll give away 3 more of these today. We're giving away 315 My Funded Futures accounts this month alone. Well, I'm teaching people here in general that you can go over your contract limits with Funded Next as just a general teaching opportunity. Like the whole point is to have some kind of narration on what's going on. Some people didn't know that. Actually, 90% of y'all didn't know that. Now you do. Okay, it's very important to understand that. That's giving you an advantage. You can do more than what you think you can, and that gives you an edge at that firm because the website limits people with that information. But I'm telling you from experience, I'm just teaching you guys that you can. I'll always teach you guys how to work around whatever shit you can. All right. Because you got in as early entrants, I'm spinning the wheel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for 3 winners. First winner number 1. Victor, yeah, but he's banned though. He's not allowed to be in any of our giveaways anymore. Victor, you're out. You're banned. Victor is never allowed to win, ever. Ever. The names didn't load? Yeah, some of them didn't. That was weird. Hopefully they'll load now. So type in MFFU, guys. Yeah, some of them aren't loading for whatever reason. I don't know. Type it in quick. I'll give you guys some more time. That's not everybody's entered. Yeah. 1,300 people in chat and 38 people have typed in My Funded Futures. You guys want to enter the giveaway? Is there like something going on with chat that like people are not typing? Normally you guys are spamming this. Is there something going on with chat? We'll give away Funded Next in the afternoon for sure. Is chat deleting? We reload the bot tricks? Hold on. No, I don't see you guys spamming it in chat. What the hell? Like YouTube chat. Nobody's typing it in YouTube chat. 1,300 people here, and I see it typed like 6 times. Like, what's going on here? Is chat throttling you guys or something? Oh, wait, hold on. I've got top chat turned on. My bad. Oh, there it is. Okay, my bad. Okay, never mind. Let's reload the bot tricks. There it goes. There it goes. Top chat was throttling chat for me. I wasn't seeing it. Okay, there it is. There's hundreds. Okay, there's, wow. There it is 1,000 times. Okay. Is bot tricks like sucking ass right now? I find it futures are 6 a lot of countries. I know, I'm sorry to hear that, man. We can't change our whole giveaway though, you know, because your country can't accept 500 futures, but we do other giveaways with other props, I promise. What is going on with the bot today? No, somebody, I saw your name in here. I already did restart the bot. Okay, let me clean the window. Okay, everyone start over. Start over. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My funded futures. Type it. Go, go. You guys have 7 minutes and then I'm leaving. Spam YouTube chat with MFFU. Type it in now. Is there something wrong with YouTube chat that like 1,000 people are not hearing me speak? Like, what is going on with you guys? Like, YouTube chat is not moving. What's going on with YouTube? Is chat is deleting? Like, what's going on here? Is there some kind of slow roll turned on or something? What the hell is going on? Chat is deleting itself. Yeah, something's going on with chat, guys. I don't know if some kind of something's been turned on. Yeah. Chat is deleting itself. Like, is it just not delete? Yeah, something's going on. It's hiding all the messages. Okay, is like, is there some kind of auto spam on YouTube or something? No, it's not the bot, you guys. YouTube chat is not registering what you guys are typing. The message isn't YouTube is fucking up, right? What is going on? YouTube updated? The new YouTube update is bugging it out. Wow. So the YouTube updates. Okay. So on my screen, it's filtering you guys. Let me see if there's some kind of weird filter that turned on. Hold on. It's not registering. What is going on here? Yeah, I'll have to do it when I get back in the afternoon. That's so weird. What's up? Hey, babe. Okay, type in ABC, guys. Try that.
Small or big. This one won't cover the nail holes whenever they hammer it.
What is, they're just, I thought you guys are putting a decorative piece, not just a piece of wood.
What do you mean?
In the middle, we talked about it yesterday. Decorative pieces, like a metal piece or something, not just a piece of wood.
We haven't hammered it. I'm just asking you the size right now.
But what are they going to put over it?
Either painted wood or metal.
Well, let's find the material first before we start making decisions about the size of it.
The size of the dividers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want wood? Painted wood? Black wood?
I don't really care.
Because it can be. I'm okay with that.
I don't really care what we get. You guys just don't like get the material first and put it up there and then decide how thick you want it.
It's going to have to be thicker if we want it. Okay. I'll just make a decision.
Wait, no, I'm telling you what to do. Like you're saying, we get the material first. Yeah,
that's the wood. That's the wood material that we put over it.
That's not. We're not. We didn't talk about wood last night. We had a whole plan. Remember?
For metal.
A decorative piece of something, some kind of thing that goes in the middle that covers it up. Not just nail a board to it.
Oh, okay.
We had a whole 30-minute conversation about it last night. You and me did.
I looked up how to do it. That's what they do. Unless it's like metal ones that boards can go in between.
Let me show me one of the random photos that you have of one of these fences. Yeah, you and I talked about this for like 30 minutes last night. I know you remember it. Come on.
Yeah, and I looked at pictures like that, and it's wood.
Okay, look. I understand, but I'm saying get the material first. This isn't the picture we looked at last night. Show me a picture of what our fence is going to look like. The one we were talking. Like one of the ones that matches what we're building. Remember? That's a whole different picture. I've never seen that one before.
iOS.
So it's chat's picking up ABC. Okay, cool. Maybe it's just bugging out on my funded futures.
There's one.
Yeah, this is like, right. So this is what I'm talking about. You see how it's decorative? That's like got trim on it. It's just nice. It's not just nailing a piece of board to it.
We won't have the top though, just that wood.
I understand. So whatever you guys are going to get here, get the material and then have him shop for some kind of cool looking material. And then we look at that and see if that's the size.
Okay.
Don't have these guys nail a board on top of the board. That's cheap, shoddy looking. It looks like shit in that picture. You know what I'm saying? These guys are not listening to you. Make them listen to you, babe. Whatever the decorative trim, whether it's a metal piece like black aluminum or something or some kind of thing, just make sure that you guys find the material, and then when they get it, then we can see what size it is, right? Okay. Oh boy. I'm worried these guys are going to do something shoddy downstairs. I might need to go check it out. All right. For whatever reason, my funded futures was like bugging out for a minute. Hopefully get another one here. I wore out the bot. Yeah, probably. Wasn't the bot, it was like YouTube. YouTube was like being crazy. No, I'm saying it looks like shit, not because her thing looks like shit. It's the thing they're doing. The way that they did it was horrible. Like, I told you guys this morning they botched the wall, so it's like I'm gonna make sure they don't botch it again. Short King. Nah, she's doing a great job. She's just stressed out because she's got work to do and she's helping with this, and I can't be down there. So I'm gonna try to get down there earlier. All right. We're not holding MHP, and it's sort of bumming me out that we're not getting a run off of this. Okay, Victor, Short King, couple more. Come on, LP, hang in there. The Short King is watching Matt, yeah. I'm just making sure these guys aren't just gonna like nail a board on top of a board to try to create a divider. I'm like, make a fence look nice. Don't just like crisscross two boards together and there you go. Like, yeah. MH3 is feeling a little weird like yesterday. It kind of is, right? Loki. Winner number 3. And that's the 3. All right, we'll do some more later, but I think the YouTube update is kind of was being crazy. Okay. Why are we not moving today, market? I'm almost done with this one. I've been excited every time it's tried to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, not moving, and monthly res is starting to get negative. So I am losing my confluence on this. I still take the trade, but I am losing a lot of confidence in it now because we're losing MHP. So the winners, thank you guys for being a part of the contest. Winners, make sure you go to the contest channel, talk to an admin named Slacks, send him a message, let him know you won the contest, take a screenshot of your YouTube ID from inside your account. That way we know that's you. Have an account with My Funded Futures already. Tell him the email address you have for that account. I'll hook you up with your accounts today or tomorrow at the latest. You have an hour to claim your prize or you forfeit. Thank you guys for tuning in and being part of the show. I got to run in about 10 minutes or 2 minutes. Got to go to My Funded TV, you guys. Don't forget about the awesome sales you got going on. 70% off ETF, 30% off Tradeify, 80% off Apex, bunch of stuff. Big sales, my funded futures, everything going on here. Here's the link. I'll be live on my funded TV for the next hour. Giveaway there. We'll be back here for the afternoon. This is great. This is over a $30,000 day. Maybe I can get to 40 if I get a nice little hedge bounce here. See if I can't run it a little higher on some of these accounts. Friends, I love y'all. We'll chat with y'all later, and good luck out there. Well, we get that LP break, right? I'm hanging on to it, but we'll see. All right, y'all. Best of luck, and we'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to run down and check on the fence. Afternoon at 1:30 Eastern, we start up.
Trends we ride with heads held high. Resilience makes the